Off and rolling here in race number 32, Intermediate Electric B Main. These guys going to try it again, and we're hoping for our buddy Andy, but unfortunately here, this is the one that they reran. And unfortunately, Andy was checked out, gone. Andy's our hometown boy, but having a tough start here, and he's down in 15th. So this is unfortunate, but as they say, that's racing. All right, here we go. Robert, Josh, Jason, Hunt. Hunt from 16 to 1. Oh, he's very happy they're doing a rerun. Robert second, Josh. It's a 10-minute B main top two bump up to the A. Robert and Dalton running 1-2. Brennan is 3. Daniel 4. Danimal having a good start to this one. Oh, my fault. Carter now going from 13 to 3. What happened to Jason? Jason went from the back to the front. And now he's to the back. Andy Krivich just thrown down 37.88, second fastest lap of the race. But he's got 14 spots to climb in 7.5 minutes. Dalton Balboa. Dalton was out front in the first round. He's doing it again here in this one. Dalton, Brandon, followed by Peyton. Good marshalling. Center of the pack still pretty tight. Got about 4 seconds maybe between them. They got a lot of time. 6:45 to go. Brendan Bartlett in second. Peyton Puckett is in third. Carter 4. Andrew, Joshua, then Graham Hill. Graham is Jared Tebow's mechanic, pitman. There's Reggie in the 8. Joey, Drew, Chris, Andy, Robert, Jason, Michael, and Danimal. Ah, my fault. I jinxed Daniel. Dalton Balboa out front, lead the way. Follow him and Brendan down the straightaway. That's the battle for first and second. Payne is 3. Carter and Andrew. Six minutes, 6 to go.
So 35 get water. It's a 15-minute race. All races that are 15 minutes or longer get water.
Trouble down the straightaway. Big crash. Luckily, he's all right. Dalton Balboa, Brandon Bartlett, Peyton, Carter, Andrew, Josh, Reggie, Andy up to the 8th spot. Andy climbing his way back. Peyton Puckett is in third. Peyton right now 4.6 out of the bump up spot. 5 minutes down, 5 to go. We're at the halfway mark. Ed Dalton, Brandon, Peyton, Andrew, Carter, Joshua, Reggie, Chris, Jason, Graham, Andy, Joey, Michael, Robert, Daniel, and Drew. He's 32 on the track. I think we're going to 42 today. Probably got about 3 more hours of racing. Dalton Balboa, Peyton Puckett, Brandon Bartlett. Peyton now finds his way in the 2 spot. Across the start-finish line. That's Dalton, your leader. Robert giving him room. Very good sportsmanship there from Robert. Second spot is Andrew Beauchamp. Battle with Peyton Puckett. That's the battle here to the left side of your screen. It's Andrew and Peyton. 3:15 to go. Dalton in control. Andrew in second. Peyton third. Brendan, Josh, Carter, Reggie, Andy, Joey, Graham, Chris, Jason, Michael, Daniel, Robert, and Drew. Dalton out front, Peyton is second, Andrew, Brendan, Josh. 2:15 to go. Second spot, Peyton down the straightaway. Follow Peyton. Got about a 3-second lead right now for Andrew. Minute 20 to go in this one. Dalton, Andrew, Josh Vigil now getting in the mix. Oh, Josh stepping it up, a couple hot laps there. 38 and a 38 and a 38, a whole lot of 38s. Get some. Josh now 1.8 back. Marshall's converge. That might have been Dalton upside down. Oh my, things are changing a little bit here. What you say? Upside down he goes. So out front, Andrew second, Josh and Brendan. 3 seconds between the top 3 guys. Andrew in second, Josh and Brendan. We're down to 20 seconds to go. Who wants this one? Who wants to bump to the big show? Single, 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 and all the way out. They're going to go one more lap. Here they go down the line. It's the B main on the line. Dalton and Andrew. Josh Vigil trying to get to the point. He goes, Brendan goes 3. It's a race to the finish line for this one. The A main on the line. Intermediate electric. Dalton out front. He's rocking it pretty in pink. Andrew behind him. Brendan not that far back. You see him coming in and out of frame. It's going to be a race to the finish line. A main right in front of these guys. Can they hang on to make it happen? Andrew closes up. Going to try to make the wide line. As he crosses the line, they're going to come to a close. Dalton Andrew taking the bomb. Brandon goes 3. Peyton, Josh, Reggie, Carter. Tough luck for our homie Andy Krivitz in this restart. He dominated. He was like checked out, gone in the first one. But here in the restart, unfortunately, not so bueno. All right, race 32 coming to a close.
Dalton and Andrew moving on. Hot for your tech.
And we're off and rolling here. Sportsman Nitro Truck B-Man. Top two guys get to go to the big show. As we roll off here for our Sportsman Nitro Truck, we got another one of our good friends. Made the trip from the land down under. Ben Sterling stopping in saying, hey, how you doing, Ben?
Good, Scotty. Yourself, mate?
Oh, doing well, man. We're in Vegas racing toy cars. I mean, does it get better than that? Heck, you've been coming up here. Was this your fourth year here?
I think it's my fifth or sixth
year. Even more.
Yeah, I've done a fair few DNCs and Silver States now, so it's good fun. It's a good event to come to. You know, for myself personally, it's not really about results all the time. It's more about the event and seeing the best guys drive in the world, so it's pretty cool.
What is you said it's about the event, but is there one thing that makes it so enticing to come and race in the States?
Yeah, well, obviously the American promotion side of things appeals to me a lot. You know, like I'm from a motocross background, so the Supercross and motocross series in Australia, in America is really big. So that appeals to me a lot, and I think the same from that style comes over to the RC car side. You know, the way it's promoted through Live RC and yourself and the dirt. You know, Joey does a great job with all these events. So yeah, that really appeals to me, and you know. I love America. I'd move here tomorrow if I could. It's just really hard to get a visa, you know. So it's it always appeals to me, and I try and bring different Australians every time I come here over to witness it as well, you know, because it's a great event to see. You see the best in the world majority of the time, and Silver State's a good one now too because it's indoors. So I'm glad that Joey brought that indoors to be able to race indoors and witness that, and you're guaranteed to race. Whereas you know DNC is always a little bit touchy. You see this year. You know, the weather they had this year, and they moved it into indoors or under a cover, you know, so it's not the best event. You know, he still made it happen for everybody, which is great to see, but Silver State, you're guaranteed to race, so.
Absolutely. It is a great venue for it, and they're learning more each and every time with the dirt. They're getting a format and how to pack it better, because I think this year, now you've been to a bunch of them, but I think this year for my third, this looks like the best track conditions that we've had, where face of the jumps are holding up and things like that. Granted, Anthony's, you know, fixing it every night, but, you know, at this level of the day today, it's in pretty good shape.
Oh, definitely, mate, you know. And I have to give a big shout out to Anthony Westergaard from Factory Tracks. You know, he's done a great job. He races himself in the pro class, in every class pretty much apart from electric truggy. And he goes out there and races every class, and at the end of every day, he's up until 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning, prepping the track in the Bobcat for everybody to make sure they have a good track for the next day. You know, and like I've got to give a massive shout out to him. He's a good buddy of mine, and he does a fantastic job, and I just would love to know how he does it. You know, like it's a big weekend. So yeah, kudos to him, and obviously Joey and the crew from the dirt to make it all happen for everybody. And this year I've noticed they've been watering the track a lot more than normal. Last year they the year before they let it dry out in between runs a bit more. So it sort of tended to groove up. So this year it's a bit more of a tyre game, I think, because it's been a bit more damp and blowing out in certain sections a bit more than usual. So, yeah, it's been good.
Anthony does do an amazing job with, he's kind of one of the unsung heroes. You know, he kind of stays in the back. He's got his own track building, you know, service and thing like that. But I think it's really cool that, you know, Joey embraces him as, even though he's quote unquote a competitor in the same business of track building, you know, Joey's professional enough to like, hey, I want to do the best. They bring on Anthony, and Anthony, you know, as you said, he's just fantastic at what he does, and you know, one of the big three guys that, you know, in the track building world that do stuff. You know, Joey, him, and Bobby, they're all just great at what they do, and you know, everybody's blessed with a talent like these guys. They know dirt, and they can build some amazing tracks.
Yeah, it's good. It's good too. It's a good mix. You know, like Joey's can put on an event. He can bring the competitors to the event, and it's good having a person that can build a track too. But also with Anthony, he's racing on the track every day, so he can give that feedback to Joey and say, hey, we need to fix this section because it's obviously not working for everybody, and we need to make it user friendly for everybody, you know, but technical at the same time. So he can say if it's getting too blown out in sections, or you know, if it's too easy for a section that for everybody, he can make it more difficult or whatever, you know. So throughout the years, it's just going to get better and better for everybody.
I agree. And Joey, I had Joey in here yesterday, the day before. You know how the days kind of run at each other here in Vegas. And he was telling me, you know, I was talking about the track and how it was, you know, much better this year. And he said some really cool things that I didn't I didn't observe. Probably, more 8-scale racers will observe. But when he built this track, he built a lot of the jumps and the faces of the jump different. Like that roller right there, instead of it just being a flat roller where the car, squares up for the jump right away and then lands, he built it so there's a roller so the car is going up, it's compressing, and it's already compressed when it comes up to the face of the jump.
Exactly.
And that's what he attests to the face of the jump being a bit better. And I was like, wow, I never looked at it from that point. This roller right here, you got to go up and get down. The car already compresses before it. And
that's right. And that first corner section there that you just mentioned is a great example of that hump in the corner. It's enough to slow the cars down and unsettle the car a little bit, but it's good if you get it right because you can really hit the apex of that corner and actually get your car off the ground and then land at the base of the up ramp of the jump. And so compress the suspension. You can use that as a bit of a braking point for your car in the air. You whip it and get it ready for the left-hand corner. So, yeah, the way they do those little humps in the corners like that's really cool because it can unload the car and unsettle it once it starts getting rough. But when it's nice and smooth or a bit of a groove in it like it is right now, it's quite fun to do as a racer.
You can whip it. Old guys like me, I ain't got that. I can't do that. So.
I don't know if I can whip it. I try to whip it. I get it 90% of the time. The other time I'm in the fence. So
yeah, whip it like Nick Watley. Watley.
That's right.
Yeah,
exactly. He does some good ones. I actually did a good one at the dirt the other day, which I was pretty proud of, which I put up on Facebook, which I was pretty proud of.
Oh,
so
you did?
That was cool. Yeah, a few people have mentioned that this weekend, so I was pretty proud of that one. But again, that's a 1%er. Every other time I'm in the fence or cartwheeling off the track and get a marshal. So
chiming back in here to our chat room here on YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show. Anthony say, good to hear an Aussie in here. Oh, yeah. Ben and I, we go way back. We've been friends for a long time, seeing each other at all the races that we've traveled around the world. And, heck, we're going to be down in your neck of the woods here doing a big old 8-scale race in a couple months.
Oh, yeah. So we got the big Asian, round 2 of the Asian Buggy Championships at my home track in Pine Hills in Brisbane. So it should be a good event. There'll be a lot of competitors and people from all over Australia and I think international now as well, which is pretty cool to see. So that'll get some good momentum pretty shortly too, getting close to the event.
Yeah, absolutely. It's we got 180. We put a cap on it at 200. Just got an email from a family, the Homer family from Sri Lanka. They want to come. And,
awesome.
So it's, I know the guys over at the Philippine Masters last week, the guys from, Malaysia and Indonesia, they all want to come. So it's going to be a good time. Whoa. Oh, the fuel. Oh, I hate. Look out.
I lost the gun as well.
The cap got stuck and,
How's old mate fueling it up in pit lane when the car's still on the ground too? That's cool.
Oh, man. Anything could have go wrong except the flame out went wrong for him.
But hey, this is RC. See, this is sportsman guys. These guys love it. You know, without these guys, there wouldn't be an RC. So, these guys get amongst it. They have fun and race their own class and get amongst it. It's really cool to see.
Exactly. They want their, it's good to have this class, and these are the hobbyists who are just starting. And the racing may be not as clean and spectacular, but something the crashes are spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're having a good time, and it's really cool. What is the general feeling of American 8-scale racing when you guys are in Australia talking? Obviously we're crazy with 1,000-entry races and everything, but how is it looked at from the racers down under?
The biggest thing with the USA style of racing in general, it appeals to 99% of people in Australia. They love it. Pre-built, purpose-built tracks for the event, so everyone races on the same surface. It's not something like the European guys run on a track that they run on day in, day out, and then a person from overseas comes and races on it, and they're 10 seconds off the pace per lap because they can't catch up that fast. So that appeals to a lot of people. They come over, that everyone's learning the track at the same time. They get the same amount of track time as everybody else. The biggest thing with this year is obviously the amount of entries. We're starting at 7 a.m. in the morning. We don't get home to our bedroom at the South Point until 11, 12, 1 a.m. yesterday morning. So it's massive days, and then but like that style of racing, that's Americans. They put an event on and they put it on big. So you got to be prepared when you come into this event. That's the size it's going to be. So it's one of those things. I really like it. It appeals to me. I have fun every time I come here, and like I said, I personally don't come here for the results. I come here for the fun, and that's why I try and bring Aussies over here each time and say, hey, come and enjoy it. Like come and get amongst it, run the sportsman class, run the intermediate class, get out there and have some fun, and it's really enjoyable. And American tracks are really supercross style. So a lot of jumps, a lot of technical sections. Got these humps here before the big double in the middle section here. And then the way the track deteriorates throughout the day, you've got to really learn to adapt your driving style to those bumps and square edge holes. Whereas at home, like we've got, my local track, Logan, gets square holes like that, but nothing that's similar that you can even sort of really try and set your car up on, because, every time you hit the track, it's different. But the USA torque at home is massive, because your Mayfields and Bornhorst and Rivkins and all those guys are the people you see all over the internet all the time. So that's what they want to see, and that was a big crash.
It was.
Get amongst of. So the USA is definitely the most talked about racing scene at home for sure.
Who are the mates that you brought with you here to this year?
Who are they?
Yeah, who all came with you?
So Gavin White is one of my best mates. He's from down in Melbourne, so where I used to live until I moved up north into Brisbane. He's here from nice and warm Warrnambool down in Victoria. So he's here running the sportsman class and 40 plus class in electric buggy and nitro truggy and nitro buggy.
You're joking about being warm because it's like winter down there now, right?
It is now, and where he lives it's like snow and
really?
Freezing cold. Yeah,
it's crazy cold.
Yeah, real windy and cold down there, right on the ocean. So, and then we also brought Paul Mason out. He's our local guy from Queensland. And then also Mark Andrew, who's a local guy from Brisbane as well. He coming out here to have a run in sportsman as well. He's been actually going really good. I think he TQ'd one of the rounds in sportsman and truggy as well, or buggy. Yeah. He's been going real good. And same with Paul Mason. He's been going really good as well. And then obviously Caleb Noble and Jaden Jamison. They're from New Zealand. They're trying to be regulars as well, which is good to see, because Caleb Noble especially, he's on the way up to taking over that top spot in Australia with Alex Benadzik as well. Another guy that came over this year. He's one of my best friends as well from down under. He's had a bit of bad luck in qualifying, but he's finding his groove now, and it's pretty daunting coming over here for the first time. It's all well and good racing against your local guys where you're fast and you know how they drive and how they react to you when you're coming through to lap them and stuff like that. Where you're racing against these, you haven't got one fast guy, you've got 50 fast guys you're racing against, or more, depending on the class. So it's a little bit daunting, and obviously the setups are a lot different than we run at home. So just trying to adapt to those conditions and go for it. It's just pretty cool to see. So we've got a fair few Aussies this year, and hopefully next year we can bring some more over and do it again. So I think every year it's going to be more and more popular. The biggest thing this year I noticed myself personally is the cost of living over here. Like, we went to the Dodgers game the other day, Scotty, and to get 2 beers was $63 Australian.
Yeah.
So my beer was $31.50 Australian for 1 beer.
That's California too, though. California is like next level here.
But crazy expensive.
Oh, it is. It is really expensive. I want to mention Brittany Tozer in this one. Brittany started 13th. She is in the bump-up spot right now, just doing her fastest lap right there, 39.3. This young lady, I met her years ago at the Reedy race in California, the off-road race. She was, 10, 11, 12 years old, and we mic'd her up. We put a mic on her because she was always talking and moving and talking to her dad. So we mic'd her up, and it was just a hilarious video. And she's all grown up now, 16, doing all her hair up and everything like that. And she came up to me and wanted me to sign something. She's like, Scotty, do you remember me? And she said her name, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I was like, yeah, this is the one we mic'd up. And it was pretty cool. So awesome to see. That's her there. You see her there? Yeah. And
she's been doing good.
She's doing really well. Yeah, bumping out of the B here. She can hold it together.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a 6.2 second lead with a lap and a half to go. So that would be a cool story for Brittany if she can make the A.
But she can keep it consistent for this last lap or so. She'll be straight in the A main, which would be pretty cool.
Absolutely, it would be that'd be pretty awesome. And are all the guys that came with you, are they all having a good experience?
Oh, yeah. I think it's one of those events you can't come to. Like, it's Las Vegas at the end of the day. You come here and not enjoy yourself, you've done something wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
correct. Even if racing's bad, it's still a good time. And
that's right.
Get to sit in the bleachers and you watch, this could be a world championship, with the Buggy A. You got the best Europeans, you got, so it's Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So.
Like a lot of people come over from overseas, not just Australia, from everywhere, and they come over here with expectations because they do well at home doesn't mean they're going to do well over here. But they come with that expectation they're going to come over and go, I mean, I can win state titles at home and come over here and be top 5 over here, no worries. But just the level of drivers over here and how they can run through these bumps so consistently, lap after lap for 45 minutes straight and not make one mistake is just crazy, you know.
And just like that, Brittany took the win in the final corner. That was an awesome pass.
Boom.
That was good. Look at, she's up there smiling. Brittany going to the inside. I did not know that was Nicholas right there, but that was an awesome run. So great run there for Brittany Tozer, going from 13th in the B. So all these drivers, they definitely, good drivers. And for her to go all the way up through the field to make the win here in the B, that's pretty awesome.
That is good going. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, the price of things in California can even be exaggerated, but yeah, go there and pay $30. That's just wrong.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I made sure that lasted the whole game, that beer.
Oh, I bet,
I enjoyed it.
Nothing got spilled in that one for sure. So what are the rumors you hear about the world? Do you hear anything? We're all trying to figure out. Everybody says it's Brazil, but, it's crickets. You don't hear nothing.
Well, the latest rumors I've heard this weekend is that it's going to be brought to America. So apparently Brazil is going to be put on a hold or even just cancelled and moved to the USA because obviously they're next in line, which they were supposed to have this in 2024 anyway. And then I think there's just too many people from around the world saying they're not going to go to Brazil just because of the area that it's in and stuff like that and how to get there and everything else. So, and the cost to get there. So, I would do the Worlds if it was in USA. Me personally, I can't afford to go to Brazil. For me, it's like a $4,000 flight.
Sure.
Whereas if I wait for flights on sale to get to the USA, it's $1,300 or $1,400 Australian. So, I would come to the USA for a Worlds. But I think so many people are in that same frame of mind that they're putting up a stand and saying we're not going to support it, unfortunately. Like, we would love to go, but we just can't support it at the moment with the way money is and everything else. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's moved to America.
It's funny you say cost of flights. If you reverse it, cost from flights to the U.S., to Australia, insane.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Crazy. You do any search on any of the cheap discounts about the cheapest. I looked 2 days ago. You can find $2,400 US on Air New Zealand.
Yeah, so by Auckland.
Got to go wherever to Dallas to Auckland, layover in Auckland, get to Sydney.
Yeah,
and it's just terrible to be able to do it, and it's just funny how the world right now after this.
Oh, I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's like a USA thing that they support the flight companies to get overseas people into America.
Who knows?
Or not, because the way I see it is, why should it be any different price the other way around?
Yes.
If you want to fly out of America to go to Australia or New Zealand or wherever you want to go, I don't understand why that's the way it is. But, hopefully we can work out a way to get some more Americans over to Australia sometime soon. But, at the moment, it's just way too expensive the way it works out the opposite way around,
It is. It's crazy. So back to your thing about the Worlds, when we were, I was with Lefty, we were doing the Psycho Nitro Blast. We were kind of talking about that, and there was the rumors that it was going to come to the U.S., and they were like, okay, who's going to hold it? Who has everything that's needed to hold the Worlds? As you've been, there's the whole infrastructure you need. You can have an awesome track, but if you don't have the big enough parking lot and a big enough pit space and, adequate bathrooms and all the things you need, that makes it a challenge. And there's lots of awesome tracks in America, but not a lot with all the infrastructure, that can do it. First one that comes to Maine is, Silver Dollar at Maine's track. They have all the things to do it.
Well, they got the Raw Nats this year.
Right.
So they just had the warm-up last weekend. So that's one track. But honestly speaking, like, why couldn't we do it at South Point Casino?
Well, yeah.
Why couldn't we do it at RC Tracks Las Vegas? The driver's stand and the infrastructure is still there. The track's still sitting there.
Yeah, it's still sitting there. It's
it'll literally take a lick of paint, a new track layout, and away we go. We're racing again. Put a big tent in there and put some aircon in the tent, which they got over here now.
Yeah, you could
have an awesome event.
You could do it here.
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not have the Silver State 2024 as
the World Championship.
Literally the indoor world championships.
Correct. It definitely could. And you want to talk about a level playing field.
That's it.
You know, it would be sure the Americans, they race on this every year, but it's a fresh track layout that is out there. The manufacturers all know what tires to recommend to everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Every brand of tire is here.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter if you're running Pro Lines or J Concepts or TZOs or Hot Race or whatever.
Yep.
They're all here.
Yep.
And so everybody would know what to do, and and obviously everybody talks to them. I don't know, are there any top Matrix tire guys here? I don't know if anybody.
Not this weekend, I don't think.
I know
No.
they're getting into
The off-road side of
racing,
things.
right? So
Yeah.
it's a great idea,
Yeah.
to be able to do it.
But yeah, I honestly don't know why you couldn't do it. Like it's a perfect example of a world championship. Like literally everybody's coming into the event with the unknown.
Right. But
so,
this is the only week it can happen because this is the only time Joey can get the facility.
yeah, I think he gets 2 dates a year.
Yeah,
It's both in May.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So it's it would have to be this, but it's going to be interesting. I'm surprised, IFMAR hasn't put anything out. Well, not surprised, but
I'm not getting involved in that. Yeah.
I'm bummed because only place I haven't been. I've never been to South America. I've been everywhere else.
Yep.
So I got a Jones to go doing that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see.
I think if anybody has the chance to be involved in a Worlds, where no matter where it is, you have to just jump at the opportunity and do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a cool event. I did the 2016 Worlds here in Las Vegas myself and loved it. I went shocking, but I still loved it every day. Every time I hit the track, I was like, this is so cool. I'm racing against the world's best.
Yeah.
Literally the world's best.
That's one of the quote unquote problems of my job is I can't count how many world championships I've been part of, but I've never raced as competitive in a world championship.
Oh, really?
And I really want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it, mate.
Yeah. I would like to do it for sure. It'd be neat to have an opportunity to do it as we got our intermediate nitro truck B main right now on the track. Donnie V starting on pole. Donnie having not the best start, holding on to the 2 spot. Front runner shuffling around a little bit. Reggie goes down to the 5 spot from the 2, but still right in this one. Jason Hunt moving up from 12 to 8. Wally World, Nick Watlett starting 11 up to 9. Contact there. Oh, they're waiting, so that's good sportsmanship. But I know, unfortunately, a very costly mistake. But props to the red truck. Not sure who that is, but you get a round of applause for waiting. Good sportsmanship. That's not seen very much these days.
Yeah, most people just bump and run over here. I
Yeah,
noticed.
exactly. Yeah,
Happened to be my e-buggy main today.
Yeah, different mentality here
Yeah.
for sure. As I see it, as I travel around the world and do it.
Yeah, I think because the competition level over here is so fierce.
Yes.
If you make that mistake or that move on person, you just go like, well, I've got to suck it and run. That's
Unfortunately, it's not justification for it for sure because it is. A sportsman thing is like that. That racer did that. Yeah, we all
That's
make
right.
mistakes.
Exactly.
We've all taken people out.
Yep.
Think the line was
exactly.
The red truck, whomever that was.
Yep.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
kudos to him.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be, doesn't help. And when the race is over, nobody's saying, good job, mate.
Yeah. What did you take me out for?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I reckon I've got a spare e-buggy you could run at the Asian Buggy Championships if you want to have a run in e-buggy.
If I'm organized in a race and everything like that, I try not to in the race because my mind gets off of my job. I try to do 110% best job I can. And if I'm racing, then I'm like, oh, where's Jimmy? He's going to announce for me, And then the competitive side of me gets in. I'm like, oh, I wonder if they change my shock oil. I wonder if they check my ride height. All that stuff.
Yeah.
So I try not to be involved if I can. It depends what level of race it is and things like that too. So,
what about if I prep the buggy for you and I do the commentating for that one round you're doing it? I'll marshal for you.
You could do it. Yeah, and I'm sure Mitch is probably
Yeah, Mitch
gonna
on the
be
mic.
around.
He'll get you sorted.
Oh yeah, Mitch.
Yeah.
He announced first. I ran short course at our on-road race. We did the
yeah.
we kind of did the Australian
That's
thing.
cool.
Put the jumps on the tarmac.
Yeah.
It was a hoot, and we had a blast. And Mitch came in. He's really good as a commentator, and we we had a good time for sure. But no, let me get this first big 8-scale race under my belt there. Then next year, I'll worry about trying to.
I'll hold you to that too. Don't worry.
Okay. Oliver, your leader right now. Jason second. Anthony third. Dylan into 4. Ryan, Prince 5. Reggie climbing back up to the 6. Followed by Jeff, Brendan, Carter, Caden, Wally Bill, Nick Watlett, Ruh-roh. Nick falling down. Donnie V from TQ down to 13th. Tough one there. Nick having a terrible lap, 53 seconds. Sorry, Nick. It's our fault. We started talking about you.
The old commentator's curse.
Exactly. It happens. Yeah, the guys in the chat room saying LCRC. There's another track on the East Coast run by Kevin Muma and his family called LCRC. And it's really, really nice. It's kind of out in the country. And, yeah, it's a first-class race. They have the big Mugen race there every year, and it's maxed out.
The Mugen Challenge?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's maxed out the most races. They can fit 350 people in, and that's what they get.
Thornhill would be pretty cool.
That was the other one. That's the one
that'd be cool.
those
Guaranteed to race.
Yeah, exactly. So it'd be interesting.
That's the beauty about the US. See, it's so big. There's so many good tracks over here and facilities. You could pick from 10 or 15 tracks over here to run the Worlds at.
Could do it.
Let alone here at Silver State and as a purpose-built track for the event.
The tough thing for doing it, and people always ask me when all the races I've organized, why don't you do a World? And I'll be 100% honest. I found a formula that I feel works for organizing a race. Doing it a certain way at this level. I would have a very hard time giving you the keys to the event. Saying, here you go, FMAR. You run the event. And we have to follow all their rules, all their guidelines, all the stuff, especially the BS stuff. Disqualifying a kid, a 12-year-old kid, because he forgot to put his number on his car.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And you folks might laugh, but it's in the rule book, and it happens. It truly is. And yes, rules are rules, blah, 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 sure.
Well, the 2016 Worlds here in Las Vegas was a big example of that with the size of the sticker decals that had to be for the side of the wing dams.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, everyone had to run the Kyosho wing because it was the only one that was legal. So everyone's like scrambling trying to find these wings just so they were legal to pass tech. Stuff like that. Just like, well, is it going to make that big of a difference at the end of the day, really?
Correct. The little things like that, right?
Yeah.
So I would definitely have trouble doing all the organizing and all that with the knowing that I got to give the keys to somebody else to run it, and so it's those little things. We got 9 minutes to go. Oliver, Jason, Dylan, Carter, Anthony, Brendan, Caden, Reggie, Jeff, and Chris, your top 10. I want to say that red truck that way there might be Dylan Peterson, because I saw it might have been who it is. I'm going to try to confirm it because I want to try to give props to whoever was made a mistake, made contact, and then waited. That was pretty good. Love this shot there, looking up to the driver's stand, seeing all the drivers who are racing. Pit stops time. All right, I have no idea who that is, but that's the truck that waited. Ooh, man, he got to go faster than that. Ooh, he got it full, just in and out.
Did you get the rest of the run in with that tank? That's for sure.
Yeah, he's good. 8 minutes to go.
The old One Army Bartlett boys have been going pretty good this weekend, which is cool to see in the intermediate. Brendan and Dylan.
Yep.
They're going real good.
They're doing really good. You see all their banners there in the back corner. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they got a cool setup. They got probably one of the best race trailers I've seen in RC.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's for sure. They do it properly.
It is. It's classy for sure. Oliver, Yealy, Jason from the 12 spot up to the 2. Carter is 3. All right, handyman, the throbbing brain knows all it was, Dylan. So, yes, I give props to Dylan Peterson there for the good sportsmanship. Pit stops happening here at the halfway mark. Oh, that was a good stop. It just nonchalant, boom, down and away. That was good.
The track's definitely not getting as bad as what it was through qualifying, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's
Obviously,
definitely.
obviously some square edge bumps here and there, but that top section there where they just went through on the screen here was real edgy,
Oh, now, Joel from down there. There's plenty of commentators that can help me for the ABC down there to do it. So
You're on now, Scotty, see?
Yeah, somebody's got to be in the G main. Who better than me, man? You know, let's.
I've seen you drive, mate. You'll be knocking on the door of the A main. Don't
Oh
worry.
no. The older I get, the faster I was.
Oh yeah.
So. All right, Jason to the point now as pit stop cycling through. More action in the pits. Oh, Team Canada there. Good stop there from the Canadians. Hey, good job. This is like one of the biggest international, a bunch of people in Europe, obviously Australia, New Zealand, guys from Canada. It's like quite a good crowd here. Everybody's itching to travel again after the world shutting down for a couple years.
Yeah, the old COVID affected a lot of people around the world, that's for sure. So
absolutely,
everyone is getting a chance. Got a lot of built-up money because obviously the people that could work, they couldn't travel at the time, and got into RC or pursued more in RC since then. It's wanted to travel, so now's a great opportunity to do it. The layout this year, I've got to say, is really good fun. You get it right, and you're like, hell yeah, that was wicked. And then you get it wrong, you're like, oh man.
Yes.
You could be literally going down one of the corners that you've done the same line every single time for the last 4 or 5 laps, and then all of a sudden your car will just flip over, and you're like, what just happened just then, So you just got to be so picky of your line to get it right. And the up ramps of the jumps today compared to qualifying obviously haven't been as cupped out as the last 2 days in qualifying, so it's been a bit easier. Like my mains this morning were quite easy because it was perfectly groomed from factory tracks, but it's starting to get a bit of character now, which is pretty cool to see. It's starting to unsettle with some of the truggies, and when the e-buggy A-mains come out now for the intermediate and sportsman guys, it'll put the good guys up the top for sure.
Jason Elliott or Oliver, and then this battle in the middle, Brendan, Carter, Chris, Dylan, Donnie, Ryan, Reggie. They're all like within tenths of a second. And you can see how close everybody is right here. They're all battling for position. Oh, fumbling, tumbling, stumbling, never lift, just punching it. Good save. Oh, then after all that, hits the pipe. Oh, man. That's tough.
Brendan Bartlett's knocking on the door of the transfer spot too into the A.
Dylan here in the red with the white wheels, black wing. Whipping it there. Trying to move up a spot here. We're down to 4.5 minutes to go. Jason's got a 2-second lead over Oliver. Oliver's got a comfortable lead over Brendan. 16 seconds last time by. That's going to change a little bit here once all the pit stops, but they're good to go on fuel. Carter and Chris here nose to tail down the straightaway. Dylan getting by Jeff Gee, Ryan Prince, Reggie. Reggie having a tough one. Started 2, falling all the way back to 11. Now 12, Donnie V. Pole sitter, just missing the A. That's got to be a tough pill to swallow. You qualify first in the B, just missed the A, and then have a tough start, and now you're in the back.
That's the BQ curse, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
No one wants to be the BQ.
Nope, nobody does.
Everyone else is like, oh, well, I'll just send it now and go for it.
Yeah, I'm 6th in the B or whatever, I wasn't close to making it, so.
Full send.
Yeah, but being BQ, that's tough.
That section right there, where it's just on the screen, was real chopped up yesterday. It was good fun in buggy trying to get through there. Saying you either hug the pipe real tight or run right around and just rail the berm like a speedway car. It was really good fun.
Said Dylan's one of the youngsters running here, and that was good sportsmanship. I agree. That was questionable if he, really got him, but he made the right call. He's being a good sport. People will remember that. You're some of the young kids that up and coming, and you end up getting known for your rough driving and things like that. That's not a good thing to be known for at all. Luke Johnson? Nope, he's saying hello, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
When did that start?
Oh, who knows?
That's been going forever, right?
Yeah, forever. More than longer than I've been alive, that's for sure.
First time I remember hearing was when the Hatcham guy won that World Poker Tour, and everybody, all his mates were singing it. On the TV. Yeah.
You always know when the Aussies are in the house because you'll be hearing that chant. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Especially if they're doing well.
You're right. If they're doing well. 2:10 to go. Jason Hunt from the 12 starting spot out front. Oliver second, and he's got a comfortable lead here on Brendan, 13, but a great run, Brendan, your bump-up driver from 15th up to 3rd. But, hey, anything can happen in nitro racing. You just never know. We saw it, in the Pro A with some unfortunate luck there for Dakota. Jason, Oliver, Brendan, Chris, Carter, Dylan. And at 40 to go, race 37 coming up next. I'm trying to think. I think we're racing for race 41 tonight, something like that.
Yeah,
so
I
at least we're
think
going to
42
be done.
is the first truggy race at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
We're going to be done before 11. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Yeah.
Every other day has been midnight or in the morning.
Exactly. Intermediate Nitro A, race 42. That's our last one. So.
Yeah. That'd actually be a good race to watch because these intermediate
really
guys, they are fast. Like, they are the same speed as the pros nowadays, you know. Like, they can lay it down. That's for sure.
1 minute to go, the final minute of this one. These guys trying to make it. Jason and Oliver. Brendan third. Brendan's going to need some divine intervention here if he's going to want to make the A. There's Jason across the line. Here comes Oliver across the line. And Brendan about a half a lap back. 18 seconds.
Yeah, the top two are checked out on this one.
Absolutely.
The thing with this track here is consistency is key. But the pros just seem to be able to do it fast as well.
Yeah, that they do. 20 seconds to go here. Up next, our 40-plus E Buggy A main. Jason Hunt, 3-second lead over Oliver. Come around to complete their final lap. Ooh, somebody just rolling in. He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm done. I think that was Anthony. I don't even want to run my fast lap.
It's actually quite easy to run off that front straight hump there, and you
Oh,
get
yeah.
the square edge bump, and you run straight up into the pit lane. They're like, "Oh, sorry,
Oh,
guys."
A lot of people have visited
Oh,
pit
yeah.
lane. Yeah, somebody slides to the inside, a little bump.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Get-
out there.
Get the old tank slappers going on. You're like, "Oh no!" Do a quick drive by.
Oh, was that Jason Hunt? Oh, battery dead.
Running out of gas by the look of it.
He's still rolling.
And he just finished.
No, Jason's good. Jason going to take the win. Oliver going to go 2. Again, good run there for Brendan from 15th to 3. That's awesome. There's Dylan. So, Dylan, if you watch this, you get round of applause from the commentator. It's good sportsmanship. Good to see. Very nice. Would you fly Qantas over here?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the cheapest. Yeah. Yeah, I'm normally Virgin, but for some reason they've just, since COVID, haven't been able to match the prices of what Qantas have been putting out for USA flights. So ended up going with them.
On the A380?
Nah, just a tiny little thing actually, like a type of plane would fly domestically at home almost. It was like a 242
242, A330.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Little one. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you an aisle guy or a window guy?
Doesn't bother me, mate, because once I get on the plane, I'll take some sleeping tablets and I'll wake up with it about an hour to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just
sleep the
knocked
whole
out.
way.
Oh, man.
That's like, because we obviously flew over with Alex Benadzik and Pete and then, from home, and they both kept on looking over at me the whole flight, going, how is he still asleep? How is he still asleep? And they asked me when I get here, like, how did you sleep the whole way? I said, boys, I've done it that many times, mate. I said, I've got my routine down pat. I get on the plane, watch a movie, take 2 sleeping tablets, and I wake up when I'm there.
No kidding.
And like, no way. I'll do it every time.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I never took sleeping tablet. Maybe I need to start doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is like when you choose your seat, you either get the window or you get the middle of the aisle. So that way people aren't climbing over you through the middle of the night to go to the toilet or have a walk around or stretch or whatever. So that way you're not interrupted, you know. So that's my biggest thing. Get on there and make sure I've been to the toilet and all that sort of stuff, and a couple of sleeping tablets, mate, and I'm out. So that's good. Yeah.
I always take an aisle seat because I want to be able to get up and walk around. I don't want to have to disturb anybody and, wait on somebody to get up.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse if somebody's sleeping and, you got to go.
Oh, yeah.
You
You
know,
got to, sorry, mate, can you let me through, please? Get up. Yeah, that's the biggest thing is that seat selection. But, I've just, for some reason, I always sort of try to get myself on the American time the day before I fly out. So that way it's a lot
good.
easy. I land, in America and I'm hit the ground running, whereas a lot of people get here and like so jet lagged, I don't want to do anything, I just want to sleep, and you sort of zombie your way through that first day. So I sort of hit the ground running. I was like, boom, let's go. Or want to go practice or go and see
Right.
these people or go and sightsee or whatever.
See,
So,
that's what's hard for us because we leave here on a Monday. We get there on a Wednesday.
that's right. You lose a day.
Oh, yeah.
It's like in the middle of air. You're like, what the hell? I just
Yeah,
lost a day.
exactly. So you leave here, you're up all day Monday. Get to the airport, or for me, I don't live in the West Coast, so I have to leave in the morning. Fly, get to LA. If you leave at 7, you get to LA by 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or whatever, and then all the flights leave at 11 o'clock at night. So you're sitting in the airport for 6 hours. You're
Yeah.
already tired from a full day.
Yep.
Then I don't take sleeping tablets, but so I don't sleep very well on a plane. Then you get there, you land there at 8, 9 in the morning, so you got a full day, so you're wrecked.
That's right.
It's hard to get there.
Yeah, you always got to try and make that first day the biggest day you can. You just push it through, make it as busy as you can.
Don't
just get
take a
stuff done.
nap. Yeah,
Exactly. That way you just get to the night, it's like zonk out and gone.
All right, we're getting ready. 40 plus A main here. Richard the King Saxton starting on pole. Brent Delkey, Reggie Tung, Robert Sorjan. We got Chad, Justin, Oscar, Lars, Brian, Lee, Mike, Dale, Tony, Leland, Peter, and Oscar.
Starting 9th on the grid is Brian Eider. Qualifying 8th, Lars Johnson. Qualifying in the 7th slot, Oscar
Oh, Mike.
Lee. Starting 6th on the grid, Justin Watson. Qualifying
Yeah, absolutely.
Chad Kimber. Starting 4th on the grid, Robert
A throbbing brain telling us, Michael Lawrence giving in the chat where the Aussie, oi, 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 the chant came from. So the throbbing brain's got all the information, so knows all about it.
This will actually be a good main to watch, this one, the 40 plus, because these guys go at it for the old dogs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got two of the associated guys here, Richard Saxton, Brent Telke, going to go at it here. Reggie Tung, former NFL star. Here we go. This is going to be a good one. Good start there. The all red. Richard Saxton. Brent went very wide there in that first turn. Richard took it tight. All right, our leader. Is he all red? Right behind him, Brent, in white, red, and black. Oh, Brent, little donkey flips it there. Out of the whoops. Keeps it together. Down the straightaway they go. Richard, Brent, Robert, Reggie dropping one spot. Not so bad. Oscar moving from the 7 to the 5. Oh, that was close. Richard and Brent been battling back at the TQs through the course of qualifying.
Some good passing spots on this track, that's for sure.
There really is. Or make your own, like right over the pipe.
Oh,
there.
yeah. Sandbagging.
All right, Richard, your leader. Second across the line, Brent. We're following here, Reggie and Robert. Saxton got a good lead here 3 laps in. 2.5 laps. Reggie taking a wide line there. Robert right behind him, but we pick up our leader, the King, Richard Saxton. Back in the day, Richard was running 8 scale before it was cool. Way back in the day. Brent is second. See him coming down the straightaway, first and second. We follow BT. Gap that time by 1.6 seconds. BT a little bit short, saves it. And trying that wide line like the pros were using.
Right on that berm.
Richard, Brent, Reggie, your top 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Qualifying orders, how they're rolling. Brian, Lars, Mike moving up from 11 to 7. Oscar, Lee, Chad, Dale, Oscar, Justin, Leland, Tony, and Peter. 7:15 to go. It's the King and Richard Saxton. Follow Brent Telke around the racetrack. Team manager for Team Associated. See the red car in front of him. That is the King, Saxton. Grant pouncing off the pipe. 38.9, making up 2/10 on Saxon. 2.7 is the gap. Back on our leader, Richard. Richard in the all red, yellow wheels, black wing. Whoa, good save there. Good hip jump, a little up and down. Brent coming in out of frame. Into the whoops goes Brent. See the gap between him and Saxton. Saxton now across the line. Delkey across the line. 2.9 is the gap. Reggie 2.3 behind this battle. Saxton 2.9 the gap. Telke behind him. 38.8. Reggie's just doing his hot lap there on lap 6. And Saxton, one mistake. BT to the point. It's a brand new day now. 5.5 to go. Oh,
at the inside.
Oh, man, the door was open. Saxton threw it up in there. I do not think BT was expecting that. And BT tried to take it back. Here comes Reggie. Go, Reggie. It's your birthday. So as the Associated boys battle it out, Reggie coming up on the outside. Reggie going to go to the point. Oh, my. Reggie to the front. He's got Saxton right behind him. Saxton to the inside. Can't do it. Excellent battle here, 40 plus. You called it, Ben. You said it was going to be a good one. No doubt, not disappointing. Saxton led the first 5 minutes. BT had it for a brief moment. Reggie now taking the reins and leading it. Reggie's just doing his hot lap there on lap number 8 while he's out front. He's got the king bearing down on him.
And there's been a lot of talk in the AE pits between these two, Saxton and Tilke, these last couple of days about who's going to win this main. So it's pretty cool to see.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be a hoot if somebody else, if Reggie comes up and spoils it.
Yep.
Reggie walk through the pits, say, how do you like me now?
Yep.
There's BT, tallest guy in the driver's stand. You see Reggie down there. He's got his safety glass on. Where's Saxton? I think Saxton on the other end. So here's Reggie down the straightaway. Saxton across the line. Where's Telke? There's Telke across the line. You see Reggie here driving a white and pink. Saxton going to come into view with the red on yellow wheels. There's Telke behind him. 4 minutes to go.
Oh, Saxton in the bubble.
Oh, Saxton getting buck wild. That's going to give Reggie some more breathing room. Reggie coming down the straightaway. See him. He's rocking the headset here in the electric.
Tilke's actually nursing a bit of an injury at the moment too from his road cycle here.
Exactly.
He's on the old crutch walking around.
He's forgotten he's not as young as he used to be. That's his third injury in like a year, second on his bike.
Yeah, I wouldn't be off if I fell off a bicycle either, I don't think.
Reggie, Brent, Richard, Robert 4, Lars 5. We're following Reggie. Reggie right now 3.7 second lead. Maybe even a bit more now this lap. We'll check.
He's cruising.
He is. Cross the line there. Let's see the gap to Brent. It was 3.7 last time. This time by Brent falls back, and now it's Saxton to a 5.5 second lead right now for Reggie. There's Saxton. There's Telke. This is the battle for the 2 spot. We got 2.5 minutes to go. Oh, Saxton gets. Oh, Telke throws the door to the inside. He checks up, though. Oh, gets on the back. Come on, gotta go. See you to see ya. Telke overshoots. Saxton takes it back. Meanwhile, this is just giving Reggie a huge opportunity.
That's the old school crisscross maneuver there.
It was. Saxton overshot, tucked in back behind.
Yeah.
And this is Reggie. And this looks like BT upside down. Oh, it is. That might let Robert go by. Saxton now 7.5 seconds back for Reggie. Reggie got a massive lead here. Chance to win the E-Buggy 40 plus. Oh, this will be a good interview.
Oh yeah. The cameras just don't do justice on how square edge and deep these holes can be. You know, you got to really pick your line through this course to get through there consistently every lap.
Minute 30 to go. Reggie, Richard, Robert, Brent, Lars, and Oscar. Good catch there from the marshal. And Reggie having to take it slow through that section. He's got a 7.5 second lead with a $1:10 to go. I ain't gonna lie, kind of cool. Reggie wins this one. Show these guys that
The
live in the
underdog.
RC world that, yeah. Reggie, Richard, Robert, and BT. Here we go, down the line. He's got 2 laps to go. Saxton's going to get another lap here with 40 seconds to go. Reggie might get the final lap all by himself. We'll see.
Yeah, Sexton might just get through, I think.
30 seconds to go. Reggie, your leader. Pick up Reggie here. He's in a pink and white, black wing. Second spot, Saxton. He's in the all red, yellow wheels, black wing. Reggie over the hip jump. You see Saxton right there. Last time by 5.9. Reggie taking it easy out there. Coming on a bit of traffic. He's got to be patient. 8 seconds to go. Saxton should get another one, so they should race it out. Here comes Saxton. A clean final lap. Saxton is going to race this one out. So they are racing. So Reggie got to keep the rubber to the dirt. Saxton's had his share of wins in his lifetime. Not sure if Reggie ever won a big one. We're going to see. Reggie a half a lap. Traffic in front of him. Can he do it? Oh, through the whoops. All he's got to do is take it easy, keep it out of harm's way. And there you go. Reggie going to take the win. Getting driven over on the straightaway. You don't care. Reggie taking the win.
Dropped it in here. Put it down on the ground there.
Oh, Rory, they ain't going to DQ you, Reggie.
Check.
What? I didn't do that. You need me right here? Oh, okay.
30 seconds to the start.
All right, turn around. Okay. No, I know that, Reggie. No, not on your mind. Yeah.
No, I'm up soon in truck.
It'll only be a minute.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Number 13, Tony Corliss.
All right, we're here with Reggie after his win here. We're holding it here with Reggie, 40 plus. Reggie, that was a good race. So Saxton and Telke, you know, they've been the top of the heap, but you sat in third and took advantage of the opening.
Yeah, I was a little nervous in the beginning because I was in Truggy before, and then I was back-to-back, so I didn't get a warm-up lap. So I was just like, okay, this is going to be interesting. It's either going to be really, really good or it's going to be really bad, you know. But it turned out that me just being conservative and not catching any ruts helped out.
You've had quite a sports career. We've talked about it this week, you know, being in the NFL and stuff like that. You know, you've had your moment in the spotlight, you know, interceptions back for touchdowns and stuff like that. But does this equal a big win like that?
Yeah, I mean, of course, like definitely. I mean, Richard, Saxon, and Brent, they've been in the game for a long time. They got a lot of medals, so
Yeah.
so it feels good to be able to just run with them as opposed to beating them. You know, so yeah, it's up there. You know what I mean? Because I put a lot of work, a lot of time into this. You know what I mean? So I mean, it might be kind of sound crazy, but yeah, I mean, I know professional athletes' careers seen as bigger, but this is important to me too. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm stoked. This is probably my biggest win in my career, I think. So yeah, thanks you. I just want to say thank you to Team Techno, greatest team on earth. My boy Jared Wiggins, he's been babysitting me all weekend, and my boy John, that's been pitting for me all weekend. Thank you guys. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. And my Tuesday crew. Thank y'all.
Got to remember everybody, right?
Yeah. All my sponsors: J Concepts, Futaba, Beach RC, Avid. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but yeah, I couldn't have done it without them. So yeah.
Well, congratulations. Go get the truck ready.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
So Reggie, like you said, he's been at the top in the NFL game, and now a big win like this. Like you said, it's his biggest moment. So pretty cool to hear it from a superstar like him. This hobby is everything to him, and he's very happy to be standing on the top of the box.
Up next, Sportsman E-Buggy A-Main, 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Roll them out, check them in. Race 38, time for 40.
Jordan Barber, Jim Nelson, Aaron Parker, Joe Ramirez, Jesse Hilton, Nick Weston, Trevor Owens, Gavin White, Alex Fasano, Paul Mason, Malcolm Townsend, Mark Andrew, Oscar Painter, Trammell Lava, Jacob Knuckles,
Watch the backside, back straight. All right, let's go ahead and start to them up here when you get to the front side. This is our Sportsman E-Buggy A-Main. We are on 10 minutes for this one, race number 38. Moving up front of the B-Main, starting 16th, Malcolm Townsend, and starting 15th, Gavin White. Qualifying 14th, Mark Hampton. Qualifying 13th, Nick Weston. Starting 12th, Joe Ramirez. Starting in the 11th spot, Alex Fasano. First place, Alex Fasano. Starting 10th on the grid, Jared Parker. Qualifying 9th, Tremelo. Thanks for all the help, Tremelo. Starting 8th on the grid, Jacob Nectar. Qualifying 7th on the grid, will be Joel Navarro. Qualifying 6th, Justin Tilton. Starting 5th on the grid, Paul Mason. Qualifying in the 4th position, Oscar Painter. Next top 3. 3rd on the grid, Jet Dodds. Qualifying in the 2nd spot, Bo Zarian. And your pole sitter for this 10-minute Sportsman E-Buggy A-Main, Trevor Owens. All right, good luck to you, drivers. Marshall's ready. Drivers. First time all day, I was too fast. Nine is LeBeau. 10 is Garrett Parker. 11 is Alex Bazan. All right, I got a thumbs up. 3-1 thumbs check again. All right.
And we're back with you here. We're getting ready to rock and roll our Sportsman E-Buggy A-Main.
Going at the sound of the tone.
All right, here we go. I got Trevor starting on pole here in our Sportsman A-Main.
All right, here we go. Trevor Owens.
It's that 10-minute race. Oh, trouble coming down the hill. All right, here we go across the line for lap number 1. We got Trevor, we got Bo. And we got Oscar Painter from the 4 up to the 3. Alex Pisano from the 11 to the 4. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Trevor, Bo, Oscar, and Alex, your top 4. Eight and a half minutes to go. Trevor, Bo, Oscar, and Alex, your top 4. Jet in 5, Trammell, followed by Paul, Joel, followed by Mark, Gavin, Jesse, Jacob, Garrett. Joel Navarro, part of our media team down here. He's covering all the pictures and everything for the Silver State crew. Started 7th, dropping 1 spot. Still got 8 minutes to go. Joe Ramirez has got fans online. Charmaine cheering him on. Great to have Ben Sterling here in the studio. Have a little chat with us. Ben's been coming to Silver State a long, long time. Trevor, your leader, Bo in 2nd. Alex, followed by Jet, Trammell, Oscar, Paul, Mark, Jesse, Gavin, Joel, Jacob, Joe, Garrett, Malcolm, and Nick. Malcolm Thompson, the youngster, was 2nd in the B, rather. Earning a bump up. Currently in 15th space in this one. 7 minutes to go. Intermediate Electrics up next. Trevor, Bo, Jet, Trammell. Ooh, bouncing off the wall there. Battle between Alex, Oscar, Trammell, and Paul Mason. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Trevor, your leader. Got right now 2-second lead over Bo. Cross start finish line goes Trevor. Trevor rocking the blue and white on white. Bo is 2nd, green and yellow. See Bo coming in the frame there at the bottom. Jet in 3rd, Alex. In 4, Oscar 5, Trammell, Paul, Joel, Jesse, Gavin, Jacob. $5:15 to go. Following the battle, Trevor and Bo. Bo in a green and yellow on yellow. Damon, yes it is. It is my media master, travels around the world, goes to all the races with me. Joel Navarro running in the 8th spot right now. Oh, nice racing there, side by side. Good clean running. Bo in 2nd, trying to reel in Trevor. Trevor right in front of him. Trevor across the line. Here come Bo across the line. Jet in third. Battle for the lead right here in front of you. Oh, with the outside line. Oh, no contact there. Caught a rut. Oh, now moving to the point. Bo getting hung up in traffic. That's going to let Trevor get back by. Trevor got the inside trying to double out. Not close enough. Trevor goes to lead. Bo goes to second. Lots of traffic in front of your leaders. See how it's going to handle. It's going to work out. Oh, sideways. It's Bo to the inside. Nice move there from Bo. Bo taking advantage of that. Bo looking good. Now trying to wide line. Here's going to get a run coming down the straightaway. Tries to go to the high side, inside. Nothing there. More traffic in front of our leaders. Oh, Trevor, Alex, Jet. Good battle here. Oh, a little contact there. Oh, let's see how Bo handles it. Alex was third. Bo, Trevor, Alex. .145 left to go in this one. Trevor, Alex now getting by Bo. Bo falling all the way to fourth. Bo is a talented young racer, but if you get him flustered, he can crack. But he's quick enough to make it back up. Oh, Bo trying to work his way. Good pass there. Slides to the inside. Minute 10 to go. Down the straight there, Bo and Jet. This is the battle here for the transfer. Bo trying the inside line. The outside line seems to be faster. Oh, Bo makes it happen, though. Bo gets a huckabuck. So does Jet. Jet to the outside line. Bo going to have the preferred line here. Jet goes to the inside. Bo, oh, look at Bo just trying to grip it and rip it. He's got to keep his composure. 34 seconds to go. Bo can put the hero lap in, no doubt about it. Cross the line. Trevor across the line. There's Jet across the line. The final lap. Where is Bo? There's Bo coming into frame. Traffic in front of Jet. Oh, hopefully he sees this. Oh, he doesn't. But he did not look far enough. Bo going to go by. Not looking ahead of his car. Could have easily avoided that one, but couldn't. And now let's see if Jet can make it happen. He's got traffic there. Bo back to the transfer. Jet pushing hard. That lap traffic not giving him a chance, though. So Bo through the whoops. He's got one more corner. And Bo is going to earn that transfer spot to the A main, or second in the A here. Trevor is going to go your winner. Jet with a good run. Excellent race for those guys. Trevor, Bo, and Jet. Bo, a very good young racer. Having a good one there.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 39.
So race number 38,
INT electric buggy.
out to the track and marshal
Amen.
spots, please. Noir, you will bar down after this race and for every name.
45 seconds to start the race.
Techno RC. Techno RC is a championship-winning manufacturer of high-performance A-scale, 10-scale, nitro, and electric RC buggies and trucks. With a worldwide dealer network, USA and Europe-based headquarters, comprehensive warranty program, and global race support, Techno RC is excellence in RC. View the full lineup of Techno RC race-proven vehicles by visiting www.technorc.com.
Less than 5.
All right, Bartlett, can you come on the line for me, please, Brendan? Is it Brendan?
Brandon Bartlett.
All right. Here we go. Roll out, check it in. Watch out.
Nick Bartlett. Jimmy Fitzpatrick. Jacob Bennett. Matt Klein. Matthew Gray. Dylan Bartlett. Dalton Valhoe. Ryan Cotto. Brendan Lara. Justin Wetzel. Jaden Beebe.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
David Olson. Mason Temple. Chris Merrill. Andrew Beach. Leon Reno Jr.
All right, getting ready here for race 39. Getting ready here for intermediate electric A. Yeah, intermediate electric A, and then we got 3 nitro, and we got an hour and a half of nitro buggy or trucks to go. 40 plus sportsman and intermediate to wrap up the night. About 2 hours of racing yet. What time is it? So maybe we'll be done by 10:30.
And the rest of the spots are covered. Very good. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of an extended field here. Moving up from the B-main event, starting 17th, Brendan Bartlett. Starting 16th, Andrew Bochamp. Starting 15th, Dalton Balboa. And then qualifying into this race, starting 14th, Dylan Bartlett. Qualifying 13th, Chris Morale. Qualifying 12th, Justin Watson. Qualifying 11th, Nick Bartlett. Qualifying in the 10th slot, Jimmy Fishback, the 4th. Starting 9th on the grid, Matthew Willoughby. Qualifying in the 8th, Jacob Beal. Qualifying 7th, Matt Klein. Starting 6th on the grid, Mason Templeman. Qualifying in the 5th slot, Ivan Marino Jr. Starting 4th on the grid, Jason 2. Qualifying in the top 3, Brendan LaRose.
All right, we are getting ready to rock and roll.
David Olson, Andrew Bolser for the immediate buggy evening, which is going to 10 minutes. Start 1, Ryan Prada. All right, congratulations on making the main. Once I get a thumbs up from Lewis, I will come in. It says we're good. All right, very good. Good luck to you, drivers. Horses ready? Drivers ready. Going out the sound of the tone.
Here we go, down and away. Intermediate electric A main. Who's your pick in this one? Brian Cotta starting on pole. Oh, big corners there. Down the line is Brian and David, your top qualifier. Jaden moving up a spot. Jacob from the 8 to the 4. Nice. Jimmy Fishback from the 10 to the 8. Wally Bills moving up. Matt Klein, Mason Templeman having the toughest start, though, falling back from the 7 and the 6. Brian Cotta leading the way. Down the line he goes. Him and David. Jaden now to the 3. Three-way fight up front. Oh, the door is open there. Cotta going way wide. That's going to let David Olson go by. Cotta airs it out. Tries to jump to the inside. Nothing there. Jaden sitting back in third. Oh, Cotta getting it wrong. Here comes Jaden. Jaden going to try to go to the inside. Big whip there from Brian. Brian again opens the door. Too much power. Oh, trouble there for David. Cotta getting a gift here. Now Jaden poised to get a chance for the lead. See that wide line there that Jaden took. Oh, again, Brian, just so much power. Not able to harness it all. Getting him a little buck wild. Jaden needs to be patient, not force a wreck. They're side by side. Cotta going to double out. Oh, here they come. Here comes Travis. They're battling. Brian hanging on. Jay. Here comes Ivan Moreno Jr. This one is anybody's race at this point. 7 minutes to go. Cotta, you're leading the green machine. Jay in the second. Ivan third. Battle up front here between Brian and Jaden. Down the straightaway. Third spot is going to be Ivan. Jimmy Fishback sitting back there in fourth. Maybe that's the best spot to be right now. These guys bunch it up. Fishback taking that wide line up on two wheels is Ivan. Oh, Cotta getting it all kinds of wrong. Cotta going to drop back. Going to cost him 2 spots. Now it's Jaden's lead. What can he do? Here comes Ivan. Nelson Keone's in the house. What's up, Nelson? How you doing? We got Jaden Dio out front, Ivan. Followed by David. Jacob. Brian Cotta. Oh, no. Falling back. This is race number 39 on the track right now. Up next is our 40-plus Nitro truck. Jaden, Ivan, David, Jacob. Ivan across the start-finish line right now, 2.3 seconds back from the lead. Following Ivan Moreno around. Across the start-finish line goes Jaden. Here's Ivan. 3.2 seconds is the gap. Just under the halfway mark. Jaden, our leader. Last time by, 3.2 second lead. Here's Ivan across the line. You see the gap to our leader. In and out of frame he goes. Pick up Jaden T.O. here. Jaden, you can see Ivan coming in and out. 3:40 to go. Oh, on the pipe goes Jaden. Nice double layer out of the whoop section. Last time by, 2.2 second lead. Across the start-finish line he goes. Here comes Ivan. Ivan across the line, 1.7. So Ivan closing the gap. Ivan just doing his fast lap of the race right there, 37.9. Made it up half a second on Jaden. 3:15 to go. Jaden, Ivan, Dalton, and Jimmy. Another great run here for Dalton from 15th up to the podium spot, sitting in third. Here's Ivan across the line. How far back is Dalton? Here comes Dalton across the line. That time by 7 seconds back. Our leader, green, white, and blue. Associate there, Jaden Tew. Ivan is second. $2:20 to go. Two minutes, 2 to go. Jaden and Ivan. Traffic now in front of your leader. Jaden a little bit hung up there. He gets it safe. Minute 40 to go. Jaden across the line. We'll check the gap to him and Ivan. Ivan across the line, 2.2 seconds. Oh, no, traffic. Oh, that was a close one there. Traffic almost collected a leader. Now Ivan needs some help with traffic. Fortunately, I can talk till I'm blue in the face here on this one. I can't help him. One minute to go. Jaden, Ivan, Dalton, Jimmy, Matthew, your top five. .25 seconds to go. Jaden, your leader. Second spot, Ivan. It's tightening up. They got some traffic in front of them. They get through. Brandon gives them room, so now it's Ivan right behind Jaden. 10 seconds to go. It's going to be a race to the finish line. This is our intermediate electric A-Main. Good lap there. Over the backside double there for Jaden. Here comes Ivan to the step down. Oh, Ivan a little bit sideways. Over the front side, double A go. Oh, Jaden gets it wrong. He rights itself, though. It's going to be a drag race now to the finish line. Up to the backside, to the little step up. opens the door. Ivan trying to muscle his way to the inside. It's going to be the rhythm section. Jaden perfectly through there. Oh, he gets in the backside of him. Oh, he's not going to wait. Oh, they're at the line. Ivan with the win. All right, we're getting ready here. Nitro time to wrap it up. We got 3 Nitro mains. We're going to kick it off here with us old guys and girls. Our 40 plus. There's Adam Drake getting around his truck. All locked and loaded, ready to go. I am doing swell, Nelson. Long days, but I love it. It's really not work. I can't lie. Get to share this racing with you guys and girls from around the world. Come on, what kind of job is that? Yeah, unfortunately, Robert, that was a tough one, the final corner there. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're doing anything about that. That's out of my realm here for that one. There's some of the spectators that are here. What time we got? We got about 8:30 here, Vegas time. Throwing a little water down for this one. Yeah, it's a tough call for sure. What happened there? Don't know. We can see it because we were watching it live. I don't know if the race director was watching. That's always something that we have to put into consideration. Ivan's a youngster learning the ropes. For me, looking at it, for sure, I would have gave Jaden a win and moved Ivan to second. But it's tough, like I said, a lot of emotions going through and how you feel up there. So I met Ivan before, great family, really nice kid, and it's always tough when stuff like that happens. but really nice kid. I've interviewed him a couple times and very respectful. Really, really nice family for sure. I think most people feel that way, Lance. You know, we've all raced, we've all made our mistakes, taking people out when we should have. Yeah. All right, there's Adam getting Rhonda ready to go. Oh, absolutely. I'm not, you know, it's a learning point, especially for the young, to try to teach them. All right, time for a little 40 plus. We got Greg Degani, aka The Toe. Got Reggie Tung, just took that win in 40 plus E-Buggy. Justin, Drew, Ryan, Chris, Donnie, Peter, Mike, Lars, Sean, Rhonda, Jeff, aka Pork Chop, Lee, Ron, and Eric, your bump up drivers. Absolutely, Mr. Ray. I agree. Like I said, should have gave that spot up. We are getting things ready. All right, we are getting ready to rock and roll. All right, we're getting ready to rock and roll. 30-minute, 40 plus. Oh, big jump there. Hit Greg Degani, a.k.a. The Toe, leading the way. Reggie Tung second, Justin third. Reggie going to that kite line. You guys need to take it easy at the start. Oh, Marshall. Oh, man, tough one there. It's going to cost him 3, 4, maybe more position going all the way to the back. All right, we've got Greg leading the way. Reggie in second, followed by Chris, Justin, and Drew. It did reward Jaden with the win in the last race, so well done. It was handled correctly. What I know of Ivan, I bet you Ivan went up and probably said something. All right, we got Greg out front. He rocking the all-white. Whoa. Tight racing right there to the step up. Degani goes wide, opens the door a little bit, slams the door. They get sideways here, crossed up Degani, way wide up on the cushion. We got a new leader and out this time by Chris Nelson, Mr. TNR. Yeah, absolutely, BJ. No, the penalty should be just give up that spot. Give the win to Jaden as they did, and Ivan gets awarded second. Chris out front leading the way. Greg second. Justin, Drew, Reggie. Whoa. And he waited. Well done. Well done. Very nice. Good sportsmanship there. I like it. Go up on two wheels into the cushion. It all worked out. No, Josh Herbert, I don't think so. That wasn't, I don't think it was cause of that. Thankfully, it didn't affect anybody does the race. Got in the back of the leader. They sorted it out, and he would have been second anyway, so. Whoa, Degani going to the outside, side by side there. Woo. Oh, these guys bumping and banging up on them. Our leaders, Chris, Justin, and Greg. Cross the line. Greg battling here with Drew. This to battle for the third spot. Oh, somebody had trouble. Ruh-roh. That Justin? Might have been Justin Watson. We'll find out soon enough here. See if Justin crosses the start-finish line. Chris across the line. Where's Justin? No, there's Justin. All right. Looks like that was Peter Tozer. Drew going to get to the 3. Greg goes 4. Yeah, all good, Josh, for sure. We can all discuss things and share our opinion without people getting so upset. It's a problem these days, right? Chris Nelson out front, a 4.5 second lead. Great start for Chris. Justin second, Drew third, Greg 4. We are in our 40 plus. Amen, a truck. Drew battling here with Greg. Meanwhile, out front, it's Chris and Justin. We stay with this battle here between Drew and Greg. Across the start-finish line they go. 6 minutes down. Ah, Drew getting it wrong. Degani gets by. Good marshalling over there. I'm on private races, Josh. It's up to the race director. So for sure, I had the issue last week in the Philippines with rough driving. Happened on the last lap, and I had to issue a 10-second penalty at the conclusion of the race because there's no way you can give somebody stop and go. Depending where the infraction happens. That's what I ended up having to do. Chris, Justin, Greg, Drew, Reggie. If you're at a sanctioned race and things like that, you have to follow the rules. There's jump starting rules. There's things like that. Like if you jump start and you go more than a meter, then you got to give a 10-second penalty at the conclusion of the race. Things like that. There's a whole lot of crazy rules in the rule book. There's a 12-year-old kid that forgets to put a sticker on his body, his car number. You got to disqualify him. That's happened at world championships and stuff like that. Some of the crazy rules in there that don't need to be enforced. 22 and a half minutes to go in this 30-minute final. Chris, Justin, Greg, and Drew. 22:15 to go. Pit stop starting to happen. There's a good shot from the RPP pit cam. Good stop. Pit lane getting busy down there. All right, here comes Rhonda Drake, and you see Adam right there, one of the best. Smooth and steady. He likes pitting at the far end of the pit lane. Whoa, trouble. Adam trying to lend a hand. Down and away. All right, Nelson out front, Watts at Degani. Top three. Drew in 4, Reggie 5, Ryan 6, Mike, Donnie, Rhonda, and Jeff. Nelson leading away. Chris out front, 3.5 second lead over Degani. Pit stops continue to cycle through here. Nelson, Degani, Watson, your top three. $20.15 to go. Almost 10 minutes into the 30-minute final. Chris, Greg, Justin, Reggie, Drew, Ryan, Mike, Donnie, Sean, and Rhonda, your top 10. Oh, trouble coming down. Matt is on it there. $19 to go. Nelson leading the way. 5.4 second lead over Degani. RC Car Addict, what's up? Welcome to the party. Got Degani out of the lead. Justin and Nelson. It's a three-way fight here. The all-white is your leader. They're side by side here. Degani trying to keep the door shut. Oh, to the inside. Oh, he had the spot. He gets contact and waited. Very nice sportsmanship there from the black truck. A big break for Degani as he had blown the corner, opened the door. All right, Degani down the line, 18 minutes to go. Second spot is Justin. Chris. Again, good sportsmanship there for Chris. Oh, Chris trying to straight line his game. I thought he was going to have it. It looked like a really good line. Degani still out front. He's got a 1.7 second lead. Cross start finish line goes Degani. Here comes second spot, Chris Nelson. Greg, Chris, Justin, Drew. All right, we got Greg, Chris, Drew, Justin, Mike, Ryan, Sean, Rhonda, Donnie, and Lars. Rhonda up to the 8. Got about 10 seconds between 4th and 8th. $16 minutes to go. Degani out front, 6-second lead for him. Got Greg leading the way. Last time by 4.8. 5.8 is the gap. Drew in second, Justin third. Chris Nelson goes 4, Pateo goes 5. $15 minutes down, 15 to go, halfway there. Degani, your leader, 4.1 second lead. $14.20 left to go. All right, coming in for fuel. It's Drew, Greg, Justin. Pit stops going on. Drew, a year later. Greg second, 1 second apart. Now, second round of pit stops here, cycling through. Degani working back to the front here after the pit stop cycle through. Pick up our leader, Degani. Drew second, 6.7 seconds separation after pit stop. Greg out front, followed by Drew and Chris. .11:45 left to go in this one. Degani in the all-white working through traffic. 38.3 that time for Degani. There's Drew, 2.4 seconds back. Degani had tough luck that last lap in 41, gave up 3 seconds. This is the battle now, the all-white and the blue. Coming down a step down goes Degani. You see him coming into frame. Here comes Degani across the start finish line. 30.8, 38.0, that's his hot lap. 2.4 back is Drew. Drew needs to stay in touch with Degani. Degani up on 2 wheels. Degani, Spurgeon, Nelson, your top 3. 2.4 the gap between Greg and Drew. Oh, man, was that a big crash coming into the pit lane? It might have been. That was a drive-through there. Ten minutes to go, 10 to go. Degani, your leader. Here comes Drew. Cross the line. Goes Greg. Goes Drew. .925 to go. They're side by side. Degani opens the door. They were 9/10 of a second last time by Drew. Now to the point. Across the start finish line. Drew now to the lead. Greg is second, 1.1 apart. Oh, to kind of get a little bit sideways, saves it. Drew, Greg, Chris, Mike. 8:20 to go. Drew right now with a 3.8 second lead. Drew last time by 37.8. Almost tying his hot lap. 40.6 for Greg. So the gap 3.8. There's Degani across the line in the all white. A little bit of traffic down from our leader. 7.5 minutes to go. Following our leader around the hairpin. Drew, Greg, Chris. Final fuel stops. Drew down in the way. Degani down in the way. We're at the 6.5 minute mark. Traffic. Oh, Drew getting hung up in traffic big time on this one. Oh, they're not giving our leader any love up there. All right, Drew. Oh, Degani getting it wrong. Luckily, rubber to the dirt. Two more races to go after this. 2 30-minute finals for our sportsman and intermediate. 5.5 to go. Drew out front in control. Degani across the line. 5.4 seconds back. Drew got to keep his composure as he goes through traffic. Drew, Greg, Chris, Mike, Donnie, Ryan, Justin, Rhonda, Sean, and Lars, your top 10. Jeff Guest, 11. Ron, 12. Lee, 13. Eric, Reggie, and Peter. Following Degani around the track. Degani with another small mistake. Luckily again, rubber to the dirt. Drew Spurgeon out front, rocking the Associated, leading the way. Got a 6.5 second lead. Big Greg not in frame yet. There he is. Whoa! That was a close one in front of Greg. Drew, Greg, Chris, Mike, Donnie, your top 5. Donnie 1.2 out of the battle for 4th. Mike, 1.4 off the podium. 3:15 to go. Oh, I laid her upside down. Oh, my. Drew with a mistake. Dagani back in the fight. There's the leader. Here comes second. Cade, we're going to 42. We got Sportsman Truck A main next, then race 42 Intermediate Truck. 2:45 to go. Drew, year later. Greg is in second. Here's Drew coming up to step up. Here's Greg. Greg Dagani, former world champion. Drew, Greg, and Chris. This is the battle here through the whoop section. Last time by 3.1. There's Drew. Here's Greg. Minute 20 to go. Drew taking it nice and easy through the whoop section. He had a 3.1 second lead. Pagani pushing hard. 1 minute to go. More lead traffic for your leader. Hopefully he's going to give him room. .45 seconds to go. Guy should get out the way. He does. All right, here we go. Final lap. Drew all the way bouncing it off the wall right on the Tekin track cam. Where's Dagani? Where's Dagani? Oh, Dagani losing a couple of seconds, so it's a 7-second lead right now for Drew. Time is winding down. Drew just a few turns away. Can he bring it home? And there you go. He's going to make it happen. Drew from the number 4 spot taking a win here in 40 plus.
We're here with Drew after a long 30-minute battle, and man, that's a long one. The track changed a whole lot through the course of that 30 minutes.
It did. It changed quite a bit, but we knew where the bumps were. There wasn't any new bumps starting, so the bumps that were there just got worse. Kind of made a wrong tire choice. Had to drive more timid than I wanted, but I think that helped me because I didn't push too hard. So it was good. There was a lot of fast guys that were coming, I know. So it was a good one.
Absolutely. Starting in fourth spot, what do you tell yourself knowing that you're going into a 30-minute man? You got Tigani starting on pole.
There's 12 guys behind me that want to get past me. So stay clean, get out of the way, just try to break free and run my race. Don't worry about anybody else but myself.
Well done. Who do you want to give a shout out and thanks to?
Oh, just everybody that helps me get here. Team Associated, J Concepts, Adam Drake for sure with all the tuning help and stuff. But Associated team this weekend's really pulled together, and we've shared a lot of setup stuff, and it's working. So,
congratulations. Well done. You got the W.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Drew, getting the win there. That was a good, hard fought. He had to win it there at the end, but he pulled it out.
I got a little watering going down. Hey, want to throw another reminder out to everybody. Got a cool raffle going on this weekend. If you want a chance to win a Ryan Mayfield signed Techno, there's raffling tickets for $10. You got to have Venmo app for that. And you can see it there in the YouTube chat there, just $10. Send it to Joey Christensen 1. That's Joey-Christensen -1. Joey, Joey Christensen, CHRISTENSEN -1. Get a chance to win a Ryan Mayfield signed Techno. Chance to win that. They're going to be raffling it off tomorrow. So go ahead, throw your name in the hat. Venmo at Joey-Christensen -1. Get a chance to win that cool signed Techno. No need to blow the track off, plus the dust would be unbearable in this one. The water usually helps, and it's been staying pretty consistent. Give a shout out to Brittany up there. Brittany Tozer bumping out of the B here, making a big show. You go, girl. Oh, there we go. The Romero family's coming out. Oh, yeah. Priscilla, Kiana, Saline. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. the most supportive family in all of RC. There'll be more of them popping in. Nitty is right there. There you go. Ty Beal checking in, cheering on Gavin, the Gavinator White. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Not sure which one Gavin is up there, Ty. Gavin starting into number 2. Is that Ben Sterling down there? Yeah, with the big mustache. They got the mo. Says I said everybody was teasing about it. He said, yeah, you like it? It's dirty. Big 1970s mustache. All right, down and away we go. Here we go, Sportsman truck. Oh, carnage at the end of this one. Oh, Rhonda trying to get there. Tough start there in the back of the grid. The Hobbyplex show, what's up? Unfortunately, no, I will not be doing the Worlds. Live RC is not doing the coverage of the Worlds, unfortunately, this year. I was hoping, I was planning on it, but unfortunately not. Kind of bummed. I was thinking that was going to be going to be pretty awesome world. I would have loved to have been able to cover that and call that one. All right, we got Little Joe. He's got the crowd behind him for sure. Hope you're doing well, Alex. Family doing well. Got a Little Joe, Gavin. Oh, man, 4 wide up here. Oh, that wasn't going to work. Oh, man, somebody got cleaned out. Clean up aisle 4. Oof. I think they forgot this is a 30-minute race. Oh, why you got to rub it in, Alex? Gotta be like that. I guess I could send my resume in, right? My accomplishments, stock short course racer Scotty Ernst wants to run the 2-wheel drive mod and 4-wheel drive world championship. My stock short course experiences should be enough to qualify me, right, Alex? What wins have you? Well, I won stock short course at the Hobbyplex in 2018. All right, we got Dylan, Chase, Mark Andrew. Oh, yeah. How you doing? Keep it moving from the 13 to the 3. Dylan, Chase, Mark, Devin, Little Joe, Oscar, Gavin, Adam. These guys got to keep their composure. It's a long, long race. Lots of Aussies cheering everybody on. Gus cheering on Alex. And the crew at Cricks Highway. Dylan Hyde leading the way. Chase and Mark Andrew. I think Mark Andrew one of the Aussies, is he? Oh, Grandma's in the chat. Rosa Martinez. Hello, welcome. The whole Romero family's there. Awesome. It is always a family affair when the Romero, Little Joe, and company come racing. It's Dylan, Chase, Andrew, but they're all so very close. 4 seconds between Little Joe in 5th and Dylan in the lead. Down the line to go. Mark is second. Devin goes 3. Dylan high, dropping back. Little Joe goes 4. Dylan goes to 5. Chase Anthill to the lead. Four down, 26 to go. The Canadians giving props to the Romero family from all just online cheering them on. Chase, Mark, Devin, Little Joe, your top 4. Dylan 5, Oscar 6, Gavin White 7, Randy 8, Rick 9, Adam, Trevor, David, Jesse, Brittany, Nicholas, and Sean. Exactly. It's a very long race with pit stops to happen. Anything can happen in these long nitro races, especially in the pit stops. Chase leading the way. Mark right behind him. Devin, Little Joe. This is wide open. You see the separation there, first through fifth. 2, 3, 4. Looks like 6 seconds between the top 4. Chase, Mark, and Devin. Following Mark, Devin, and Chase. Chase falling to third. Mark Andrews started 13th on the grid. In 8 laps has worked his way to the front. Mark, your leader. Devin, Chase, Little Joe, Dylan, all right there. Across the line, we got Devin down to the front. Chase, Mark goes in 3. Oh, upside down. No, don't grab on the side, Marshall. Front or the back. Mr. Ray says, get a feel for the track till the first pit stop, then hammer down. Devin DeCastro out front. Chase Anthill, Mark Andrew. That's the top 3 last time by as they come across the line. Pit stops happening. Good shot there from the Racer Payout Program. Pit lane cam. Everybody getting them ready. Rolling up their sleeves. .22:45 to go. Oh, look at the chaos in the pit lane. Across the line there, Chase, Devin, Dylan. Pit stops happening. Our leader, oh no, flame out. Our leader having a flame out in the pit lane. Oh man. Trying to get it, not prepared. I said anything can happen. Oh man, tough luck there. That's going to change it around. Cody Turner down there in the pits trying to lend a hand. I think that might have been Cole Ogden down there too, helping somebody out. Love to see these pros down here helping out the sportsman drivers. More chaos down there. Ben Sterling working hard. After all these pit stops, let's see who's going to come out on top. All right, now this pit stop lap here completing. Across the line, who's it going to be first? Waiting for Chase, waiting for Dylan to come. Who's it going to be across the line? Dylan Hyde. Chase Antill, there's Mark still in the fight. Little Joe right there. 4 trucks all together. These guys all battling for the lead. 21 minutes to go. These guys all bunched up coming through the whoop section. Across the start finish line. We got Dylan leading the way. Chase second. Mark third. Lil Joe fourth. Gavin going to be 5. That's your top 5. Our leader right now, Dylan, Chance, Mark, Little Joe. Excellent battle here. Down the line they go. There's Dylan. There's Chase. Mark, Little Joe. Whoa, oh, into the retaining fence. Got it. 19:15 to go. We got like 10 of the Romero family in the chat room. That's so awesome. Godparents, cousins, grandmas, wives, sisters, cousins, brothers. Awesome. And it's working. Little Joe now back to the 3 spot. They got the good vibe going. It's Dylan Chase and Little Joe. Mark Andrew. What a drive from Mark from 13. Oh, somebody buried it under the pipe. Dylan, Chase, Little Joe, Mark, Gavin, Devin DeCastro 6, Trevor, followed by Rick. Brittany Tozer from 15 to the 9. You go, girl. Chase Antill to the lead. Dylan in second. Oh, watch it. Oh, trouble on the front straightaway. For sure, he can't see it. Oh. And get it fixed. Luckily, nobody got hit. That was good. We got Chase out front from the number 7 start. Dylan second. Little Joe 3. Mark 4. Devin 5. Our leader right now, Chase. Following Chase as he's got some traffic in front of him. Second spot, Dylan, followed by Little Joe. $17:20 to go. Here's Chase down the line. Second spot is Dylan. Little Joe. That's the top 3 right there. Follow your leader here, Yellow Wing. 16:45 left. Oh, trouble in contact there. Donnie V trying to get there. Going to mix things up just a bit. Antil, your leader. Cross the start-finish line. Goes your leader. He's got about a straightaway lead. Over second spot, Dylan. Little Joe is third, so that's first, second, and third. Top of the screen, yellow wing, yellow wheels. Oh, second spot, Dylan. Marshall, put your phone away. Ay, ay, ay. Dylan upside down. Here comes Little Joe. So Chase Antil, your leader. Chase across the start-finish line. He's got some breathing room, 15 minutes. Across the start-finish line there. Right past the camera, Little Joe. Dylan right behind. A little short there by Little Joe. Here's Dylan to the inside. Nice pass there from Dylan. All right, later you see him in the top of your screen. It's the yellow wing. Chase. Battle here between Dylan and Little Joe for the 2 spot. Down the line to go. All right, he's pulling in. Dylan is in for fuel. Oh, our leader upside down. Little Joe to the lead. What? Little Joe going to the point, feeling the family vibes. 15 minutes to go. We expect to see Little Joe coming into the pits here soon. He needs a good pit stop. Needs to come in slow and steady. See if he's coming in for fuel. No, not yet. He's still gripping and ripping. Little Joe across the line. Just check the gap to Chase. Chase is 4 seconds back. Chase has made his fuel stop. $14 minutes to go. I would have to think we're going to see Little Joe in this lap. Little Joe. Let's see if he's going to pull in. Goes a little wide and Little Joe is in right on the money. Up on the blocks. The team is there. Oh, that was a good pit stop there. The Romero team making it happen. There's the lead now. It's a lead change. Chase back into the lead. Chase up on 2 wheels. Little Joe right behind him. Excellent battle here. Chase Antu, Little Joe Romero. This is the battle, first and second. Up the hill they go to the step up. Good lines by both. Chase, Little Joe. Oh no, our leader parks it. Oh man, into the sandbag, Little Joe to the point. Oh, a small mistake from Chase. Chase has the faster truck. He's been turning faster laps. We'll see. Oh, and he's right back in here. Little Joe goes wide there, side by side. Chase trying to go to the inside. Can't do it. Little Joe holding on. Chase showing good patience there. Into the whoop section. Little Joe single, double out nicely. He gets buck wild there on the exit. Chase going to go by. They lock horns. Where is Dylan Hyde? Dylan not that far back. Dylan now to the lead. So Dylan goes from the 3. Chase right there. Chase shorts it. Here comes Little Joe. We still got 12 minutes left of this. This is awesome. Dylan, Chase, Little Joe, Sportsman Nitro Truck. It doesn't matter if it's the pros or the Joes. Good racing like this is awesome. Dylan, Chase, Little Joe. See him coming up the little hip jump here. Now traffic in front of him. See how they're going to handle it. Chase tries the outside line through the whoops. Nothing there. They're going to be coming up here on traffic, going to be coming up on Jesse and Sean. Oh, it gets a little bit sideways there. That changes it around. Chase now going to go to the point. Oh, Chase gets sideways. Oh, contact there. Chase gets sideways. Oh, my, here come Little Joe. Oh, my, 11 minutes to go. Oh, Little Joe going to the inside there. All right, your leader across the start-finish line. It's Dylan. There's Mark Andrew now in the mix. Four-way fight. Cass RC, welcome back to the party. We're rocking hard here in Vegas. Sportsman Nitro Truck A main. 10:30 to go. We have a four-way fight. Dylan, Mark, Little Joe Romero, and Chase Antill all battling out for the title. 10:15 to go. Across the start-finish line, there you go. Dylan and Mark. Whoa, getting a little bit sideways. Chase is in 4, Devin 5, Brittany Tozer up to 6. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds between first and 6th place. Brittany Tozer. She's from 15th up to 6th. Absolutely in this fight with just under 10 minutes to go. Anything can happen. 6 seconds. That could be just one crash. So anything is on the table right now. Who wants this more? Until upside down. Little Joe trying to marshal him. He goes underneath. Dylan, your leader. Mark Andrew down the straightaway. This is the battle here. Not far behind is Little Joe, Devin, Chase, and Brittany. 9:10 to go. Hit Dylan Hyde out front. Mark Andrew from 13th on the grid. Mark just doing his hot lap there. 39.000 there on lap 30. Across the start-finish line. We got Andrew to the point. Dylan right behind him. We stay with these two. It is the blue, white, yellow on yellow. Black wheels, or yellow wheels, black wing. Dylan Hyde second, Little Joe third, Devin, Chase, and Brittany. This is the battle first and second. Mark Andrew, Dylan Hyde. Andrew, Hyde, Romero, DeCastro, Antill, Tozer. Nicholas looking for Rick, Adam, Randy, Dave, Sean, Oscar, Jesse, Trevor, Gavin. Our leaders now coming up on some traffic here. They get through. Battle through the whoop section. Oh, we got a little bit sideways here. Down the straightaway they go. Oh, pit stop's happening. Looks like our leader is in. Good stop there. Final round of pit stops. Dylan Hyde going to take over the lead. Oh my, excitement here. 7 minutes to go. Sportsman Nitro Truck. Got 4 or 5 drivers got a chance at this one. Expect to see the rest of the drivers coming in for fuel. All right, Dylan Hyde to the lead. Where's Andrew? There's Andrew. coming up the hill and down. Second spot, Andrew behind him. Here they come across. Oh, trouble on the front straight. Oh, that was a close one. Marshall's right there. Good job by Mark. Looking ahead, getting out of the way. Brittany Tozer up to third. Devin, Chase, Little Joe. Pit stops again. Some have pitted, some have not. So that is going to change around. 5.5 minutes to go. Our leader in the whoop section right there. White body, black wing. Second spot, it's going to be Mark. Our leader down the front straightaway here, Dylan. He's got a cushion now on Mark. The gap 3.7. Here's our leader. Dylan Hyde. Up to that long sweeping right-hander. Not for position behind him. That is lap traffic. Dylan having to drive defensive, though. That red, white, and blue, he's on the gas, moving fast. Mark Andrew, though, closing the gap. See Mark here, the third car in line behind him. Red, white, and blue gets hung up on the pipe. There's Mark coming in and out of frame. So Dylan now with some breathing room. 4.5 minutes to go. Mark Andrews second, 4.9 back. Brittany still showing in third. Does not look like Brittany pitted yet. Now Devin DeCastro goes up. Brittany goes 4, Chase 5. We pick up our leader here. Red and white, black wing, white wheels. 5-second lead. Mark Andrews second. Devin third. Brittany, Chase, Rick, Nicholas, Randy, David, Sean. Oh no, Little Joe is out. Something going wrong with Little Joe. Oh no, he has not completed his 35th lap. Still sitting in the pits somewhere. Unfortunately. Dylan, your leader. Mark second. Devin third. .320 to go. Little Joe not able to get fired yet. Dylan out front, 6-second lead now. He's feeling the flow. Over the front side, double he goes. Bit of traffic in front of him, 3 minutes to go. Across the start-finish line he goes, 2:41 left. We follow Dylan Hyde, your leader. Randy Romanek right behind him, back in 8th spot. So it's Dylan, Mark, Devin, Brittany, Chase, and Rick, your top 6. Brittany Tozer, 1.73 seconds now behind Devin for the podium. Brittany started out of the B, bumped up out of the B, started 15th. She's in 4th. Two minutes to go. It's almost an 8-second lead right now for Dylan over Mark. Trouble going up the hill. Across the line here. This is Mark. There's second spot Mark. There's Devin. And this is Brittany. That was the battle that just passed you there. That is a 3-way fight for second spot. Mark Andrew, Devin DeCastro, and Brittany Tozer. Oh, Mark a bit sideways. Playing on. All right, through the whoop section they go. Mark Andrew right behind the all yellow at Devin. Brittany behind them just waiting for an opportunity. 1:05 to go. Mark up on 2 wheels. Here's a chance for Devin on each. Oh no, Mark upside down. Marshall is on it. So now Devin goes 2, Brittany goes to 3. .50 to go. Dylan Hyde out front. He's got this one in the sack. 9.3 second lead. The fight hot and heavy for second. Devin and Brittany. Devin in the all yellow on white wheels. Right behind is Brittany in the blue and white. They are going to go one more time. Here they go as they cross the line. Devin goes P2. Brittany goes P3. Brittany goes wide. Devin, crashes. Devin crashes. Brittany out of the second spot. Oh, my goodness. What a race we got. Look at her dad right down there. Oh, my, going crazy. He's like, yes, go. Oh, no, upside down off the racetrack. They need to put him on that side where he crashed. So Brittany right now is just a few turns away from going from the B to 15th in the A to 2nd. Look at her taking it nice and easy, driving Miss Daisy out there, slow and steady. Finish the lap you're on. Oh my goodness. Dylan Hyde with the win, but what a run. Look at that. Yeah, look at her. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
That's down through 10. We are putting water down. We'll help out.
Further away. Ready whenever you are. We'll get Dylan here. Hey, Dylan. All right, we're here with Dylan Hyde. And Dylan, man, that was that was an absolute workout. You had to earn that one.
Yeah, they made me work for that one for sure, but I'm so stoked, dude. Finally got it. That was a good one.
What are you thinking about going in that long 30-minute main?
It was just going to be a long race and to kind of not really make my mistakes any worse than they were, and I think we made that happen, and it was good.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Anybody you want to thank?
TLR, Horizon, Proline, all the guys, everything that I'm running on my car, my whole crew that's here with me this weekend, and especially Justin Watson. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, and helps me with everything I do. And I'm just stoked to be here, man.
All right, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, Scotty.
All right, well done. All right, we got one more interview here. We're going to get this young lady in here. Come over here, Brittany. Oh, my goodness. I'm going crazy downstairs. You're in the B. You bumped out of the B. You started, 15th, I think, in that one. You made it all the way to second. What is going through your mind right now?
That is absolutely crazy. I didn't think I'd be able to do something like that. Oh, going all the way, passing so many people from 15 to second, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And I don't know, it's just absolutely crazy being here and everything. Wow.
It's a lot to go through. Who do you want to thank?
Thank my dad for sure for pitting me. I want to thank my friend Paul. He's pitting me too, talking to me, telling me everything's okay. I want to thank my family. I want to thank all my friends cheering me on at home. It's going to be, this is amazing. I want to thank everybody that's wished me luck. Everybody has been so nice to me, coming from all the way from Canada. Everybody being so nice to me. That's just lovely.
Congratulations. Well done. It was a great race.
Thank you so much.
All right, so Dylan takes away Brittany, just the emotions there. That's so awesome. I got to meet her when she was young at the Reedy race, 2018 or whatever, and it's good to see her continuing racing and just getting faster and faster, and just a brilliant drive from the B main to finish second. That was an awesome drive.
Techno RC. Techno RC is a championship-winning manufacturer of high-performance A-scale, 10-scale, nitro, and electric RC buggies and trucks. With a worldwide dealer network, USA and Europe-based headquarters, comprehensive warranty program, and global race support, Techno RC is excellence in RC. View the full lineup of Techno RC race-proven vehicles by visiting www.technorc.com.
Hey, guess what? We got one to go. That's right. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 to 10. Walter Carpenter, you were asking about that raffle. There is a raffle that we're giving away, a Ryan Mayfield signed Techno NB48 2.1. It's $10 a ticket. You have to have the Venmo app. And you have to send it to Joey-Christensen-1. That's Joey-Christensen is spelled CHRISTENSEN-1. And $10, you got a chance to win the Ryan Mayfield signed Techno. What an awesome sportsman race. One of the best races so far. That was fantastic. Shout out to the Romero family. Good to have you guys following along. It's always fun when the entire family, and I'm like literally talking entire family, from grandma and grandpa all the way to cousins all the way down. That's awesome. Gotta love it. Like I said, doesn't matter if it's pros, Joes, whatever. A good race like that, the emotion you saw. Great interview there with Brittany. She was stoked. Her dad came up and said, oh my goodness. Dad said that she was getting nervous, so Dad put her on a 10-minute strategy. So they put it at 10 minutes. So that was pretty awesome. Final race of the night, Intermediate Nitro Truck. Ivan Moreno Jr. starting on pole. And here we go, off and away. Amen. Intermediate Nitro Truck 30-minute battle. Yeah, Josh, this is the last race of the night. I got Jimmy, Ivan, Brendan, followed by Jaden here, lap number 1. Jaden, the big mover here from 8 to 4. Intermediate Nitro Truck, Jimmy Fishback leading the way. Brennan second, followed by Ivan, followed by Jaden, David, Jacob, Adrian. Adrian moving up from the 10 to the 6. Oh, man, spinning out, catching that rut a little bit. Jimmy out front leading the way. Second spot across the line. Jaden now to the 2 spot. Oh, Jaden getting it wrong. Watch it. Whoa. Marshall, nobody sees it. Oh, my. Watch yourself. Oh, man, I think that was Jaden. I could be wrong. I usually am. We'll see this time by. Jada was in second. Jimmy Fishback, your leader. Across the line they go. Jimmy, Ivan, Dave. Jaden down to the 4th spot. Oh, I think that might have been... Oh, Brandon, that might have been the one that flamed out. Not as Brandon, I think, upside down. 3rd spot. Tough luck for Brandon. He's got a lot of time, 27 minutes to make it up. See if he can do it. Ivan Moreno here, we're following. Jimmy, your leader. Down the straight he goes. We follow 2nd spot, Moreno. Ivan across the start-finish line. Step off he goes. Orange, yellow, and blue. Jimmy, your leader. Hot lap there at 36.88. All right, Josh, take care. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow. Jimmy, Ivan, Garrett, Jared, David, and Chris. Your bump-up driver, Jason Hunt, to 10th. Oliver Raposo is in 15th. .5 minutes to go. Good night, Josh. Thanks again for watching today. Appreciate it. Good to see you again. 25:20 to go. Jimmy out front, 3.2 seconds ahead. There's Ivan. See Jimmy coming in and out of frame. Here's Jimmy. Taking a wide line all the way out there on the berm. Jimmy, Ivan, Jaden, Garrett, Chris, Brandon, David, Adrian. Yes, race 42 intermediate nitro truck here on LiveRC.com. Presented by Visions RC. June 15th through the 17th at Jay, Oklahoma. Go to visions.liverc.com. Big race, big money. Big facility, Mid-America Outdoors, a great, amazing facility. Going to be an amazing race. Hope you can join us, visions.liverc.com. Jimmy Fishback, your leader. Ivan Moreno second. Garrett third. Jaden Teo four. Garrett Martin right now 8.7 back from Ivan. Ivan 6.4 back from Fishback. 7 minutes complete. Expect to see pit stops here over the next 2 laps. Pick up our lead here, Jimmy. All right, pit stop's going down. Good pit stop there. All right, coming in. All right, our leader is in. Oh, one-hand grab. Oh, that was nice. That was a good pit stop there for Fishback. All right, Moreno is in. Little bit of a bobble, but not so bad. Thanks, Mr. Ray. I appreciate it. Love it when some good racing. Following Jimmy Fishback out front. Leading away. He had a 6-second lead last time by. Through the whoop section he goes. Climbing up the hill. Through the ruts and down. Check his out lap this time by. 42.2. That's his out lap and pit stop. Here comes Moreno. Moreno 43.8. So it was a 1.2 second, 1.6 second faster pit stop and out lap for Jimmy. That all adds up in a course of 30 minutes. Our leader now on traffic. Kenny Brosh up in the scoring director chair up there calling traffic. Well done. Ivan second, Chris, Brandon, Brian, and Jaden. Jaden the 44.2 lap. That's a long out lap. Brian caught it from the 14th spot to 5. .44 to go. It is Jimmy leading the way. 7.1 second. A great start for Jimmy here from the number 2 spot. Ivan, your top qualifier, 7 seconds back, but it is way too early to celebrate. Ivan Moreno having trouble there. Good marshal it. That's going to give Jimmy a couple more seconds in the back pocket here. We follow Jimmy. Following Jimmy. Fishback here as he is working through the field. Here's second spot, Ivan Moreno. See the gap. You saw Jimmy coming in and out of frame at the top of your screen. Jimmy across the start-finish line right now. We'll check the gap this time by between him and Ivan. Here comes Ivan across this 12.4 seconds. Chris Nelson third from the 9th spot. He's 2.7 behind. Jaden 1.7 behind. So the battle now 2, 3, and 4. Ivan, Chris, and Jaden. 3 seconds back is Brandon, Garrett, then Brian, David, Matthew, Kyle, Jason, Chris, Brian, Oliver, Adrian. Fortunately, trouble here for Jacob early in this one, out on lap 2. Whoa, Jimmy all the way up on the cushion. Jimmy over the double, whipping it. 13-second lead last time by. Here's Ivan Moreno. Moreno in a step down. Jaden going to the 3, Brandon 4. Chris Nelson falls to 5. .18:30 to go. The check the gap here between Moreno and Tiu. Here we go. Here's Jane across the line. Or Ivan, rather. Here comes Jane, and we'll check the gap. 3.3 seconds. Hot lap of the race right there from Jaden Tiu, 37.1. LaRoe with the overall fast lap on lap 8, 36.6. We're back with Fishback as he negotiates the whoop section coming up on traffic. He has a 14-second lead. Huge lead right now for Jimmy. We pick up Ivan through the whoop section. Jaden not that far back. Should see him coming in the frame. You see him there. There's Ivan across the line. Here comes Jaden Teal. Jane across the start-finish line. Back to our leader. We pick up Fishback. More traffic in front of him. Kenny Brosh, the man on the mic, going to call these guys out. Back to Ivan. There you see Jaden coming in the frame again. Starting to close that gap. Ivan and Jaden in the battle for the 2 spot. Ivan, your top qualifier, started on the 1. Jaden, 8th qualifier. You see him right there in the pretty and pink. Ivan across the line. Oh, Jaden, he was on all of the racetrack, including the pit lane. We stay with this battle here for second. Climbing up the hill. We're following 3rd spot. Jaden right in front of him is Ivan. There you see him. Brandon LaRoe in the mix now. There they go. There's Ivan. There's Jaden. And there's Brendan LaRoe. Jaden hitting a rut. Brendan checks up just in time. They're trying to reel in Ivan right in front. This to fight for second. Because Jimmy Fishback right now, 17-second lead. What? That's right. He checked out gone right now. 16 minutes to go. Ivan, Jaden, and Brendan. Oh no, upside down, that was Ivan Moreno. Oh no, 2nd spot. Upside down, Jaden and Brendan now gonna go to P2 and P3. 15.5 minutes to go. Jimmy out front. Almost a half a lap lead. But anything can happen. You just got to be at the right place at the right time if something does. These guys battling here, 2 and 3. Jaden, here goes to the 2 spot. Brendan in second. 15 minutes down, 15 minutes to go. The halfway mark, bumping and banging there. Jaden into Brendan all over the rear wing. On the step down they go to the front side double. Nice. Oh, Jaden cutting it so close. Over the hip jump they go. Oh, mistake there from Jaden. Brendan gonna go by, and now Jaden's in for fuel. Oh, nice stop there. Hey, boys helping him out. But it's those small mistakes they can't afford to make. So let's see if Brendan's going to come in this lap. See the pit lane getting busy. Oh. Slamming it. Oh. Trouble there. All right, Brendan LaRoe staying out. Jimmy Fishback, last time by, 12.2 second lead. Jimmy, Brendan, Jaden, Garrett, Brian, Chris Nelson now goes up to the 4th spot. Brennan LaRoe now stuck in traffic. Brennan LaRoe trying to go to the inside. Chris Nelson throwing down his hot lap there, lap 26, 37-1. I got Jimmy, Brennan, Jane, your top three. Chris Nelson, 3.5 back. Cotta, 9.5 back. Olson, 3 second back. Hunt right behind him, followed by Matthew, Oliver, Garrett, Kyle, Chris, Ryan, Adrian. Ivan Moreno, unfortunately out. Your top qualifier, not circulating on a racetrack. More pit stops happening. We pick up Jimmy Fishback. 10.8 second lead now, 11 and a half minutes to go. Oh no, our leader upside down. Lucky he got plenty of cushion. Good marshalling there, right on it. Good driving there by Jimmy, looking ahead, avoids the wreck. Brennan LaRoe second. Trouble for Brendan to the line. Brendan not to the finish line yet. There he is. 46.7 second lap. That's going to move Jaden Tiu 3.4 seconds back. Battle for second shaping up. 11 minutes to go. Oh, big whip there from Jimmy. Pick up Jaden here in third spot, second spot right in front of him. Brennan across the line. Here comes Jaden across the line. Gap this time by 4.2 seconds. Here's second spot. Pick him up here. We're back to the leader. Jimmy, Brendan, Jaden, your top three. 10 minutes to go. 20 minutes into this 30-minute final here. Intermediate Nitro Truck A-Main final race of the night here on LiveRC.com, presented by Vicious RC. Losi and Eraser Payout Program, Mid-America Outdoors, Team Associated, Techno RC, and Tekin Electronics. Our leader across the start-finish line. The yellow and burgundy, yellow wheels. Jimmy. Brennan LaRoe second. Jimmy now a massive lead. The gap this time by 20 seconds. Second spot, Brandon, followed by Chris. Jimmy Fishback, your leader. Brandon LaRoe second. Chris Nelson going to the three, getting by Jaden. More traffic for your leader. Brandon LaRoe in second spot. Chris Nelson third. We're on Chris Nelson. Eight minutes to go, 8 to go. Chris Nelson across the line. There's Jaden T, hot lapping right there, 36.6. Our leader is in for fuel. Oh, our leader with a mistake. Our leader having all kinds of trouble. He'll drive through. A miscue for your leader. He had a 20-second lead. $7:24 to go. Luckily, he had a 20-second lead. Now he's within his window. Let's see if he comes in this time. Yes, now he's in. They called him in a lap early. Oh my, only almost a costly mistake. Ike, oh yeah, we got electric trucks and nitro buggies. So we got a whole full day of racing tomorrow. Brandon LaRoe is second. Chris Nelson 2.6 seconds back. Jaden is in 4. Gap between second and third, 3.1 seconds. We pick up Brandon LaRoe here. All right, leader with 11-second lead. We stay with this fight for second. Off the step, down goes Brendan. Here comes Chris Nelson interview just to the bottom of your screen. They're separated by 3 seconds. Over the little hip jump nicely there for Brendan. 5:30 to go. Across the start-finish line. Down the straightaway goes Brendan LaRoe. Jimmy, Brendan, Chris, Jaden, Brian. Across the line, Brendan still maintains that lead. Second spot, Chris Nelson. Chris with 4 seconds over Jaden. 4.5 minutes to go. Oh, trouble right in front of our leader. Luckily, he avoids it. 10.5 second lead, 4:30 to go. Jimmy, Brendan, Chris, Jaden, David, your top 5. Four minutes, 4 to go. So it is Jimmy, Brendan, Chris, Jaden, Dave, Brian, Matthew Willoughby 7, Jason Hunt 8, Chris, Garrett, Brian, Oliver, and Adrian. 3 minutes to go. We got 3 to go. Fishback in control with a 9-second lead. Second spot, Brendan. Fishback up to the backside, tabletop there. Slides around that long, sweeping right-hander. Up to the front side, double. Down to 2:30 to go. Chris Nelson. Battle for third spot shaping up. Behind these guys, Chris Nelson, Jaden Tiu. Right there, climbing up the hill. There's Nelson. Jaden should be coming in. Here's Jaden in the pink and blue. So Nelson, solid hold of third behind Brendan. 2 minutes to go. Jaden having a mistake that lap. Nelson across the line. Tiu with a crash, dropping way back. Nelson now with a 10-second breathing room. A terrible act for Jaden. 46-2. Splash and go for your leader. Minute 30 to go. Splash and goes are always scary. In at 21:20 to go. All right, later. Jimmy Fishback out front, leading the way. Second is going to be Brennan, followed by Chris. Fishback, Brennan, Nelson. Our leader here, 50 seconds to go. We stay with your leader as he brings it around. Got traffic in front of him. He's got an 11-second lead, still whipping it out there. Fishback working through the whoop section here, working through traffic. He comes around with 1 lap to go. This is the final lap. Jimmy Fishback out front, 11-second lead. Big whip there from Fishback. Half a lap left to go. An absolutely commanding run here in our intermediate nitro truck AMA. Time winding down. They're cheering as he goes by. Couple more sections to go. As he comes around, an excellent run, taking a win, Jimmy Fishback.
All right, Jimmy, come on in here. We're live. Man, that was a grueling race. Take us through it.
Man, you know, from the start, I just kept it calm. I had Ivan in front of me, so I knew he was going to be pretty fast, so I tried to pace off of him. He ended up messing up on after the first double, and I was able to go around the outside and kept a clean run. My TLR truck was amazing. And yeah, from there it just kept going.
One pit stop to go. You had a little bit of miscommunication down there. What happened?
Pop said to come in and then said, "Oh no, don't." So, but
yeah, just a little drive-through. But next lap it worked out.
It worked out. It worked out.
All right. Well, congratulations. Great drive. Anybody you want to say thanks to?
My dad, my family, mom, brother, sister, Anthony Westergaard, TLR. My truck was on fire. TZO, my tires were unbelievable. Yeah, everybody else that supports me, I really appreciate it, and we finally got it done.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Jimmy taking a win there in intermediate. Excellent drive there. A little miscue at the end, but it all worked out, and he got the win.
And I am back. And as we look in an empty and a quiet hall here, we look back on what was an outstanding day. Great stories and great racing. That's what it's all about here at the Silver State 2023. What a day. And we're going to do it again tomorrow. We're not done yet. Oh, no. 7 a.m. tomorrow. We're going to kick this back off with a whole lot of racing. And we'll be racing all day and in the evening. I want to thank everybody from joining us from around the world. And we want to thank our great sponsors, for without them, we couldn't do it. We want to thank Visions RC. Big show coming this summer out at Mid-American Outdoors, June 15th through the 17th, Jay, Oklahoma. Go to visions.liverc.com. I want to thank Losi and the Racer Payout Program. You can go to horizonhobby.com, look up RPP, Racer Payout Program, find out all about the cool thing they're doing for their customers. Shout out and thanks to Mid-America Outdoors, Team Associated, Techno RC, and Tecan Electronics. This show would be nothing without you, the throbbing brain from around the world. We thank you all very, very much for joining us all day, all evening, all morning, wherever you're around, ever you are around the world. We're going to do it same time, same channel tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow here on LiveRC.com.
Techno RC. Techno RC is a championship-winning manufacturer of high-performance A-scale, 10-scale, nitro, and electric RC buggies and trucks. With a worldwide dealer network, USA and Europe-based headquarters, comprehensive warranty program, and global race support, Techno RC is excellence in RC. View the full lineup of Techno RC race-proven vehicles by visiting www.technorc.com.